Welcome back to GEC Racing League. Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight. Everything is bigger in Texas, and tonight, so are the stakes. NPC Cup Series rolls into Texas Motor Speedway for one of the fastest and most demanding races of Season 9. Welcome to the Texas Thunder 322. 322 miles, 1.5 miles of high-speed banking asphalt, and one relentless test of speed, nerve, and execution. Texas Motor Speedway has never been a place where drivers can simply settle into rhythm. The corners are fast, the racing grooves are unpredictable, and every lap changes drivers to find the perfect balance between aggression and control. One clean restart can change the race, one perfectly timed pit stop can put a driver in position to win, and one mistake can erase the entire night's work. With race 9 marking the final stretch before the postseason, every point is becoming more valuable and every finish could shape the championship picture. The crews have made their final adjustments, the drivers are strapped in, grandstands are alive, and the Thunder is about to roll across Texas. Welcome to the Texas 322. From high above Texas Motor Speedway, I'm Jamie G, and as always, I'm joined in the booth by Austin Swanson and Andrew Clue. Thank you for being with us tonight. Sit back, buckle up, and enjoy the action because it's time to go racing. Austin, how we doing tonight? Well, as we come into this race, obviously we're running into the front stretch or the final stretch of the regular season. We're going to be crowning a regular season champion next week, so that's going to be really exciting. It's really shaping up to be an amazing season for the NPC Cup Series, and I expect a lot of aggression tonight for all those points, but a lot of clean racing as well. Andrew Clue, how was Andrew Clue doing tonight? Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. I'm glad I noticed it before we started, but Discord is not capturing you guys. Hold on, go ahead and do it again. Say it again.
Hello? 1, 2.
There we go, there we go. All right. My bad. Austin, how are you doing?
Oh, we're doing great, man. Texas is going to be fun. End of the season. It's everything we hope it to see here on stream.
Absolutely. And again, Clue, my bad. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, you're good. I still have a cat in my seat, so don't worry, audience. He didn't miss very much. It got up for a minute, and he decided that it's his now. But we got Texas tonight, one of my favorite tracks. Hold it wide open, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, it gets a little slick. You got to get off the throttle a little bit, get down to the bottom, end up getting right to that patch of asphalt, hard back on throttle. You're going to get loose coming out of the corner. So it's going to be fun, especially with this track temperature. What are we up to right now?
It looks like ambient air temp is all the way to 87 degrees, but track temp all the way up to 112 tonight.
Oh, it's not as hot as what we were at Phoenix the other night, but 112 ain't nothing to scoff at either. So they're going to be hot, slick, sliding, and they're gonna stay packed up, especially with this package. They're going to stay probably pretty close together. I think it's going to be a pretty damn good race tonight.
Absolutely, I agree. We were at what 136 at Phoenix in the trucks on Tuesday.
I think we peaked at 133.
That's just insane. I mean that track temp is wild. It was a really slippery track. Unfortunately, I pulled another DNF for this season. That's my 4th DNF this season. Just didn't go my way, but congratulations to Barrow, man. Shout out to Barrow. Unfortunately, not with us right at the moment. Maybe showing up later in the night, but he pulled out a good finish and kept that car clean or that truck clean.
Yeah, me and him were running up front for most of the night. Decided to pit with 8 laps to go, and we both worked our way back to the field. I think I finished 7th. after the penalty report. I think he ended up finishing 5th or 4th after the penalty report. So it was pretty good.
Congratulations to both of you guys. Really great race. Awesome race to watch. But man, just really slick out there. A few cautions, and we got her done. I mean, it's Phoenix. It's bound to happen. Going through that dog leg and cutting through. But guys, we are about to qualify right now. As our drivers start to get out there, we'll go over and do our favorite segment of the night. Let's go over who's your pick. We'll go ahead and start with Andrew Clue tonight. Andrew, who you got?
Oh, I don't like to start out tonight. I haven't really watched any of these guys practice yet. Bruce did set the fast lap at 29 triple sixes. But I like the way Hanneman's running. He's in the new scheme this week. He looks great and probably feels great in that car. So I think I'm going to take Hanneman that 85 tonight.
Not a bad choice at all. Hanneman, two-time GEC champion, coming out. Doing an amazing job this season, just keeping it together. A couple bad races for him, but he's really showing out this season. Super happy for him. All right. Austin, who you got? Who's your pick?
Let's see. If he's going to pick the 85, I'm just going to do a little +1, and I'm actually going to pick the 86, the Ninja, Mr. Cochran himself. I know he's already, I believe he's won a race this year already. Am I correct there?
Yeah, Shane Cochran has won a race, I believe. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to put him up there to show off a little bit more this season and throw another win on that tally.
I don't think it's a bad choice at all. Shane Cochran, GC's very own Ninja, man, he's always so close to winning the championship. Every season, he's within the top 3. Last couple seasons, he's been the second one in place to win the championship. Just looking forward to seeing him with a trophy this season and really rooting him on. So good pick. Honestly,
Right. Jamie.
Yeah.
Who do you got, buddy?
Honestly, to tell you the truth, tonight I think it's gonna be Bryce Boyer's night. I really am looking forward to seeing the number 9, another GEC 2-time champion, coming out last season, winning the ARCA series and winning the Truck series last season. I want to see him in victory lane. I really do, and I'm gonna go ahead and pick him tonight.
I think that number 9, he's got to pick up a little bit of speed there. He's running a little bit off time, but if he can find that little bit of speed, especially with the way that this track drafts and the way that you can pull up to other people, anybody's got a shot here tonight. All you got to do is be able to keep up. I mean, if you can keep up, you're in it to win it.
Well, as they start to filter out guys in qualifying here, it looks like Darren Bruce taking the top time with a 30.16. Shane Cochran sitting in second place right at the moment with a 39 or a 33.3. A. Williams currently in third with a 30.38. Josh McCabe in fourth. He's running a 33.8 as well. And then it looks like they're starting to filter out. Hanneman's still yet to run qualifying lap, so interesting to see. Silver's still waiting on a qualifying lap. To finish out our top 5 is going to be Dakota Osborne right at the moment. Dakota Osborne running a 30.39. So those times, as we're seeing those times, they're really getting closer and closer together. So I'm really interested to see what happens. Let's go ahead and take a look at season standings so far. It looks like Jeremy Gardner coming out at the top at the moment with 3 wins, 6 top 5s, 6 top 10s. I mean, Jeremy Gardner been on fire all season. But man, even though he's won 3 times, Albert Williams right behind him by only 23 points with 0 wins. 5 looks like 5 top 5s and 6 top 10s. I don't even know how he's so close to Gardner at the moment, but consistency matters, and that really shows for the number for Albert Williams, the number 13. Just amazing job by him. Garrett Caswell currently sitting in third place, only 37 points back, looking for his first season championship. He's got 2 wins this season, 3 top 5s and 6 top 10s. James Silvers also doing a great job. The number 4 is in 4th place. What a coincidence, with 47 points behind, 4 top 5s and 6 top 10s. Tyler Evans leading out our top 5 for the playoff look here is going to be 69 points behind. And it's these stats have got to be off because he's only registering for 6 races. But that's 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s right at the moment. But they could be spot on. Shane Cochran, yep, he does have 1 win, 72 points back, with 4 top 5s and 5 top 10s. So, I mean, you know, it's really anybody's ball game, guys. We got a lot of big names up there, a lot of newcomers. Obviously, Jeremy Gardner, Williams, Silvers, all being part of that Cornerstone Motorsports racing team that we've seen all season doing an amazing job. Jeremy Gardner still hasn't ran a full lap yet. Let's go out and see if he's on track. He is on track at the moment. So he could pop up towards the top on the qualifying spot, but let's see what happens here as he comes off track. And no, he does not register a qualifying time. Jordan Marian's still out there as well. Looks like he has only registered a 30.82. He's also slowing down, so that means he is going to come off track at 14th. Tyler Evans still out there. Looks like
think Gardner sped on pit road or did something to get a black flag, and he had to reset.
Yeah, it looks like he reset. But again, hey, that's part of iRacing. We got a few shout-outs up in the chat already. Nate Weaver up there. Thank you for showing up tonight, Nate. We appreciate you. Taz shouting out Raymond Hanneman. Go Ray. Weaver out there shouting out Outlaw. A lot of big names out there for a lot of these guys. Outlaw, currently, it looks like the only person out there for Outlaw at the moment is Conal Bolton. Bolton, man, doing a great job this season as well. And Dusty Haynes as well. Dusty having an amazing season. Can't wait to see what those guys got for the end of the season. Dusty Haynes currently sitting in 7th in the standings. So, real interesting, man. Real interesting. As we come off of last week, big win for Justin Openchowski for OCS. I think that's OCS's first win of the season, so great to see him. Jeremy Gardner with a hot lap, 30.09, taking that top spot away from Darren Bruce. Wow, incredible lap from the number 57. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to get into it. These guys are about to grid up, and as always, we're going to start her off with our United States anthem. So thank you for being here tonight, and we'll be right back with the racing action right after this.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, about to grid up on... Oh, yeah. All right, never mind. They are about to grid up right now. Let's go ahead and go over our starting lineup, scrolling grid. On that first row, Jeremy Gardner, Darren Bruce. Second row, James Silvers and Shane Cochran. Third row is going to be A. Williams and Josh McCabe. Row 4, Dakota Osborne and Tyler Evans. Row 5, Raymond Henneman and Justin Openchowski. Row 6, Bryce Boyer and Kay Dunn. Row 7, Chris Campbell and Dusty Haynes. Row 8, Ryan Moutre and Jordan Marion. Row 9, Lee Kiernan and Jason McCabe. And for row 10 is going to be Conal Bolton. I did not see, did Bolton actually put up a qualifying lap?
He did not.
I believe so.
That's okay. Oh, it looks like cameras may be a little skewed. Let's fix that real quick if we can. Let's see. It looks like the cameras won't let us jump to the cars until they actually start to go, which is fine. But either way, guys, let's go ahead and take a look at that updated track temperature. So it's looking like 87 degrees ambient air temperature, track temp at 112. So that's a little bit on the warm side. Guys, it is 10 miles an hour for the wind. That could definitely come into a little bit of a play tonight, especially if they're drafting. But like we were saying, this is going to be a 70% on the fuel limit. So I got 75 in there. Let's fix that real quick. But yeah, 70% on that fuel limit with one green, white checkered. Only 5 sets of tires is going to be out on the track. So that's going to be quite interesting as well. What in the world? Oh, that's why. There we go. As these guys start to get around the track, we're going to go ahead and see who's going to get the best start. That inside line on Texas Motor Speedway generally is going to be the best option, but Darren Bruce has been holding himself pretty well. Wait a second. What happened to Jeremy Gardner?
Grid. He didn't grid.
His pedal broke.
His pedal broke?
Yep.
So he's out of the race?
Inconclusive. Don't know if you can hotkey a different pedal over or something.
Well, interesting start to the race.
Yeah, I mean, technical difficulties for Jeremy Gardner. That's going to have huge implications on the regular season champion. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, to the green restart zone. Green flag. Oh, you know what? I know what's going on. Sorry, guys. There we go.
Silvers is going to clear Bruce off turn 1. Silvers to the lead. Bruce is going to follow him behind in second, coming into the turn 3 here, but this should be pretty much flat out here, so see what kind of run the 39 can get. He's going to have to take a little bit of clean air there, cut back down, get the clean air on the left side. Oh, yeah. This is going to be a fun one. It's all about clean air again tonight, especially with these cars and the way that these cars drive. You got to find where it's at, or else you're gonna push tight really hard in these and turn up that right front real bad.
Yeah, that's
Bruce looking low on the 4. He's gonna make that pass.
That's really gonna be what it comes down to. Who's gonna burn those tires up? When I'm out here at Texas, it's always a game of tires every single time for me. I'll go real good for about 15 laps, and then I'll burn one of them up and just fall down to the back. As we see Darren Bruce taking the lead early here in that number 39, in front of Jay Silvers. Silvers, obviously, with Cornerstone Motorsports, been doing a great job all season. He should know what he's doing out there. Raymond Hanneman also sitting right there in third place. He's not going to be going anywhere. Surprisingly enough, guys, Shane Cochran showing his face up in the front early in the race. Normally, we see him popping up randomly throughout the race, but up front. But man, showing his face up there means he's got a lot of confidence. He's looking really good.
He's got to put off his new scheme this week. He's got to show it all off in that buck off scheme.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get a nice zoom in on that. That's funny.
So, and something interesting that I just noticed is that Hanneman ended up running in the second lane there through 3 and 4. And that's something that's really difficult to do at this racetrack just because 3 and 4 is a single lane, bottom groove type of corner. And he not only held his own, but got to the outside of Silvers there, going down the front stretch, and completed the pass going into 3 and 4 yet again on the next lap. So that's a very impressive, very strong move by the 85.
Something happened to Chris Campbell back there. Let's go back and take a look. He's on the outside of Dusty Haynes. Oh, he got loose on his own. Did he hit that wall? Barely touched the wall with his back end, able to lock it up, save the front end of that car. Good save by Chris Campbell on that right there, but it is going to stay green flag. So he's going to have some work cut out for him, especially if the caution doesn't come out.
That was a hell of a save by him. It just looked like it got snapped loose on him. And these cars, when they get snapped loose like that, when you're getting back on throttle, it is almost impossible to save.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, who was that? Was that Evans? It was Evans, and then Josh McCabe making huge contact with the 77. Big damage for the number 36 of Josh McCabe and Tyler Evans in the number 77. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened. I think the same thing happened. He might have snapped loose.
Yeah, it looks like he just got into one there. Went to go try and cut back down to get to the bottom, and when he did that, he probably put a little bit of throttle into it, tried to catch it, and caught it the wrong direction. And then poor McCabe, oh man, he was sliding through there and yeah, that was horrible.
Well, and it's weird because McCabe was in front of him. Did McCabe come back around the track and hit him?
No, it's the other McCabe.
Oh, both are out there today?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even realize that both McCabe brothers are out there today.
Yeah, he got the 36 and the 35. The 35 is the one that ended up getting into him.
Really unfortunate for Jason McCabe. Doesn't get a chance to come out very much due to his work schedule. But, wow, just an incredible contact from the number 35 into the 77. Tyler Evans actually jumping to pits. He must have had too much damage on that 77. So he's going to have
like
to
he blew the
tow
engine.
out.
Yeah, that was an insane hit to that outside wall. I wanna know how hard he hit that. Looks like it's gonna be about 120 miles an hour into that outside wall. And he hit that pretty much head on too, so that's
Absolutely incredible impact.
I'm very glad this is all virtual, Jamie.
Yeah, because he would be seriously hurt. Mason jumping into the chat. What's going on, crew? What's going on is you're not in the booth. That's what's going on, sir. But it looks like everybody coming back out. We did have a few drivers deciding to go down into pit lane, as well as Chris Campbell probably getting some of that damage fixed. Jason McCabe back out as well. That means he probably got some of that damage, or used that fast repair to get that damage fixed. Tyler Evans still towing out. He's probably going to have to use a fast repair. He's got that meatball flag sitting on the car.
Would it at all be possible to see if we could get our current leader up here in the booth with us? Oh heck, Jamie, save it for next caution. There'll be another one. Jamie?
Oh shoot, I was muted. There we go. 39 and number 4 battling it out with Raymond Hanneman, Shane Cochran right behind him. 86 behind Darren Bruce. 85 behind the number 4. Big jump by the number 39.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. You got a massive jump right there, but that outside line got connected, so that 4 was able to take back second. He should get a pretty decent run down the backstretch right here, see if he does anything with it. He's just too far away.
Well, Shane Cochran and Hanneman side by side coming out of 3 and 4. Hanneman just with barely the edge over the number 86. That's all right. Your guys' pick is up there, but mine's coming. My pick's coming. He's in 7th. He's coming up.
that 85 can run that second line there through 3 and 4, which that's just one of the most impressive things to me, because that's one of the hardest lines in NASCAR to be able to take. It's super slick. It's super difficult to be able to run that consistently and well. Look at him. He's doing it again. He's found some clean air up there. He's liking it. He's taking it. And he's making time.
You said Hanneman's riding that top side?
Yeah, he's running the second lane up there in 3 and 4.
Oh, it looks like he might even be doing something very similar in 1 and 2 as well. I don't know. Maybe that's a tire saving strategy that we didn't realize was there.
Dusty got the pass done on the outside there through 1 and 2 on the 9. He's setting his sights on that number 13 of Williams. Oh, yeah, it is Williams. He's setting his sights on that 13 of Williams.
James Silver's falling back just a little bit, giving the cushion for Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce now about 0.5 in front. Almost a half a second. Silvers, he might be falling into the clutches of Mr. Raymond Hanneman. Looks like a lot of these guys are starting to single file out already.
Oh, Dusty's into the wall back there. Yeah, that's what this place does to you, especially with that single groove 3 and 4. I know other people are taking, the second lane, but it's a lot like Indianapolis almost, where you can go other places, but if you start to go too far, too wide, too long, you're just hurting your own tires for a long run here. It's very single groove, even though it's a very wide racetrack. Hanneman's getting loose out of 1 and 2 right there. Looking to the inside of the 4, see if the 4 closes the door. He does.
Well, as we were talking about the technical issues in the beginning of the race, Jeremy Gardner with an unfortunate technical issue coming out of the gate, is no longer in the race. That's going to be, like I said, huge implications for the regular season championship. He's pretty much got the playoffs locked in, but that gives A. Williams a big chance to be able to take the advantage and come out and possibly get in the lead for the regular season championship.
85 car is struggling behind the pole. He is extremely loose coming out of corners, which is going to play straight into Shane Cochran's hands.
Yeah, Cochran just sitting back there biding his time, saving those tires, wrapping the corners really well. You see those bottom tires touching that white line. That's exactly what you want to see. Darren Bruce just increasing that lead. Currently almost a second ahead of second place of James Silvers. Silvers still doing a great job, but just falling back.
Yeah, Mr. Bruce has the pace here, at least in this early going. He looks real strong tonight. His car looks pretty solid, very planted to the track, and that 85 is just sideways coming out of a corner again.
Dusty getting loose right there in front of the number 9. 9 taking the advantage, moving up a spot right there, back into 7th place. Dusty Haynes back into 8th. That's the second time we've seen Dusty get loose right there on that corner.
Hot and slick, Jamie. Hot and slick.
Yeah, so like we were saying, these guys are getting around 46 to 47 laps on fuel. Are their tires going to be able to take that amount of hit?
They have to. That's something with 215 laps and only 5 sets. You have to. You're going to be putting on your first set at roughly, 45, 50 laps. Second set at, 90 to 100. You only got enough to make it to the end, and you better protect them.
Yeah, I mean, even doing the math, 215 laps divided by 5 sets of tires, you have to, at minimum, put 43 laps on those tires.
Yep. And if you don't take care of them in the beginning of this run, you're going to be hurting towards the end of it.
Well, for me going into something like this and doing that kind of math, I'm trying to put the whole 48 on the tires. That way my last set of tires, they're as fresh as possible, and I don't have to put as many laps on them.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and extend at least the beginnings of these races in order to try and make it more towards the end where I can get 10 lap fresher tires than everybody else and not have to worry about it. Save your best for last, Jamie. You always got to.
Yeah, we're already halfway into a fuel stint at the moment. Let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, these guys look like the fuel tanks are about halfway depleted. They got about a half a tank left.
Hanneman's looking to the inside of the 4. He's going to get it done going into 1 and 2 right there. Easy peasy. Call that lemon squeezy. 4's getting right up on him, trying to get him arrow loose, though. Oh, he's not going to be able to do it. Hanneman held that. He held his ground right there. 4's got to settle in now and just keep it going.
Yeah, that was a great pass by the number 85 to take advantage of the number 4 just slipping back. But Hanneman's got his work cut out for him with Darren Bruce 1.2 seconds ahead.
Yeah, that's a good little gap there. Boyer's up to 6 for you now, Jamie.
Yeah, I see that. Boyer taking advantage, being able to take another position up 5 spots in 6th place, passing Dakota Osborne.
Breathing down the neck of the number 13 of Williams. Oh, he's into the wall, though.
He likes to ride.
A little feisty.
He likes to ride up against the wall. It's his signature move. I don't think it's going to cause too much damage coming around for the number 9, but we'll see in the next few coming laps. Shane Cochran still riding strong in 4th place. Still able to wrap that bottom side. Tires aren't touching the white line like they were before, but this is where we're going to start to see that tire wear really start to come into play. These guys are now 26 laps in, and we're going to see those tires really start to fall off.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot to show, though. These guys are straight up single file for a while now.
Who just said no?
What?
Somebody just came across the radio and told somebody else no. I want to know who that was. I want to go back and watch that replay. I might have been Dusty and McCabe. They're side by side right now.
Are they really?
Oh, yeah. McCabe got to Dusty's inside. I think it was Dusty that said no. They got it sorted out going into 1 and 2, but...
Yeah, they're right there in front of Cade Dunn. Dunn hoping that they're going to battle it out. They're back side by side again, 36 and 3, coming out of turns 4.
I think that 36 is a little bit faster than the 3, but he just can't get that pass done.
Honestly, what I hate the most about this track is the trial. I don't know why. I do not like the tribal. Oh, Dusty getting loose right there.
Yeah.
That's going to give McCabe the advantage. The number 31 of Cade Dunn trying to look for position on the inside of number 3. Just didn't make it work that time.
Jason McCabe said that was a pucker moment.
Oh, he's continually getting loose. There must be something mechanically wrong with that car. We've seen him get loose at least 5 times.
Yeah, I just think it's his setup and the way that he's pushing that car and the way that he's fighting, and I don't think he's very happy with the way that it feels right now.
Yeah, currently.
I think it's gotten freer over the course of this run, and on a slick track like this, getting free is not the way to be.
These guys are 30 laps in right now. So like we said, with the heat on the track, the tires are probably getting upset. It's going to take a little bit more skill to keep that car straight coming out of the turn.
Modulation of the throttle. You got to be gentle to her, but also be able to put some power down. Now, in other news, Hanneman is catching the 39 of Bruce up there. He's running a little bit quicker every single lap, and he brought that time down to half a second now.
Yeah, he's only 0.59, 0.6 in head. Hanneman's cut it down by over half a second, by like 0.7.
Yeah, he was about 1.2, and he was fighting back there with Silvers, and he's lap by lap, he's just whittling away. That last lap was a 5:01. He lost a little bit there, about a half of a tenth, but he's starting to be able to pick up a little bit of that draft down the straightaways, and it's really paying off for him.
Well, as we look at the detailed battle, yeah, Hanneman just steadily increasing momentum coming around the track. Almost every lap, it looks like he's been about anywhere between 0.15 and 0.28 faster.
Yeah, that lap was back down into the solid 4s for Hanneman there. Little bit quicker, a tenth of a tenth quicker than Bruce up there, but hey, a tenth of a tenth over a couple laps, that's going to do something for you.
Yeah, I mean, currently he's only about 0.4 back from Darren Bruce, so incredible. Just doing a great job.
And you got that next pack with Silvers, Cochran, Williams, and Boyer, just all under a blanket right there. Cochran and Williams and Boyer. Boyer's looking to the outside of the 13. See if he can get the run off the corner. He's going to get there. See if he can hold that high line through 3 and 4. Williams ain't going to fight him for it. It's too early in this race. Smart move by the 13.
Yeah, that puts Boyer up 2 more positions, up 6 spots. He's now currently in the top 5. That's all of our picks in the top 5 right now.
I mean, smart men, great minds.
Perfect.
Boyer slipping and sliding, man. Cochran ran a little bit high there, took his air, and Boyer was dead sideways going through 1 and 2. 13's looking into the inside of the 86 now. Is he gonna get there? Can't quite clear him off the corner.
Well, he's
Got
got
to clear
that.
down the straightaway though.
Yeah, he's got that draft coming off that number 13 of A. Williams. That's going to give him a little bit more momentum.
The highest I've seen somebody send it all day. Cochran
Yeah.
just sent it all the way up there into 1 and 2.
Huge. Well, he's going to get that big run coming off that corner, and he's able to clear the number 9.
I expected him to lose a little bit of time there. That was a hell of a run by Cochran right there. That was genuinely impressive. You got all the marbles up there. That was impressive for the first person to be up there. That was a great move.
Well,
I hope we have a late race restart because we're gonna see people make that move right there a lot.
and he does it again. But this time Boyer's going to get on his inside. Does he get the run off that he's going to need to keep Boyer behind him? He doesn't. Boyer stays side by side. Boyer cutting down low. He's able to slide up in front of the 86, taking that position away. Boyer moving back up to 5th.
Cochran got a little loose there going high, and that's what I'm concerned about with that high side is that minor slip up, but you just can't get the power back down, and you see the results there is you lose that spot. But hey,
Well,
it's still the first what 39 laps, so this is a good time to be able to play around, experiment, find where your car is good, find what you can do, what you can get away with, what you can't. It's all right to lose a little bit of time now if you can make it back later. Ooh, somebody's coming into pit.
That's Shane Cochran. Early pit stop for Shane Cochran.
I would say that's quite early.
Yeah, but that early pit stop, I don't know. Maybe he's on a different strategy than everybody else. That means you're going to have to work twice as hard on the next 5 because I'm really concerned about that last set of tires.
Yeah. He's going to have to start running longer. But it looks like they have about a second and a half of fall off here. So if he's able to go out there, put down 2 or 3 good laps, when it all cycles through, if we stay green, he should be pretty decent of a position. But I don't expect these guys to start pitting for at least another 5 to 7 laps. So interesting call by Cochran. I want to see how this turns out.
Well, interesting development. Hanneman taking the lead from Darren Bruce. Not sure when that happened, but he's also increasing that gap a little bit on Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce also, still 1.2 in front of James Silvers in 3rd place in that number 4, but Raymond Hanneman is our new leader.
Was on, lap 39. It looks like Bruce just got a little squirrely coming out of 4 there, and messed up his run down the front stretch, and Hanneman was right there to capitalize. Took him down low into 1 and got the pass done.
I mean, Hanneman, great skill coming out of that number 85 this season. He got loose right there coming out of 3 and 4. But yeah, incredible skill in that car. I mean, he deserves to be in the winner's circle. I don't think he's taken a win all season, but that's definitely going to prime him up for the playoffs as well.
Oh, these tires are definitely starting to go. Bruce just got loose coming out of 4 there again. 4 is looking, because the way you put power down in 3 and 4, you don't really get all the way out of the gas, and you gotta keep throttle in it the entire time to maintain that momentum. And these boys are starting to get loose coming out of 4 there, so this is fun to watch. And you notice that they're starting to merge a little bit higher going through there, because if you put a little bit less wheel into it, it'll be easier to put the power down, but you lose a little bit of time just because you're taking that higher line like that.
Garrett Caswell jumping in the chat saying, moved on the LCQ for the slam. Hate I had to miss. LCQ? What's LCQ?
Last chance qualifier.
For
For
what?
the slam.
For the slam. What slam? What's that?
I'm just as confused as you are, Jamie.
Well, and again, I believe Caswell's got the playoffs locked in either way, with only 2 races to go before we start playoffs. Oh, he said $2,000 to win the event. That's real cash right there. That's a month's salary at a full-time job. PGR SummerSlam $4.99.
Oh, the PGR boys.
That's a lot of money.
Yes, it is.
Hanneman doing an incredible job at increasing that gap between him and Darren Bruce. I mean, we're really
Bruce
gonna.
is coming in right here.
Yeah, I was about to say we're really gonna start to see drivers coming in. Darren Bruce comes in. Tyler Evans also coming in.
Oh, he locked him up though. He might be speeding on pit road.
Who, Bruce?
Swanson, can you? Yeah, Swanson, can you tell if he was speeding on pit road?
Yeah, I don't see a black flag for Bruce. I do see one for Tyler Evans though.
Yep, can confirm. I only see one for Evans. No other black flags.
Oh, he was all 4 to the floor right there, trying to get slowed down for pit road. Impressive that he made that. It was like Daniel Suarez over the weekend, sliding through on trying to get down to speed.
Well, we got Bruce. We got Bruce, Campbell, Haynes, Marion, and Evans all in the pits right now.
Yeah, lap 47. This is about where I expected to start seeing these guys start coming down.
Moutre coming in. Dunn is also coming in. Hanneman just
Hanneman's
not
got his
giving
hand
it
out
up.
the window. He's coming in now. He's got his hand out the window. He put it in chat. I love that. That's my favorite thing. Looks like he was a little slow coming down on pit road, though.
Yeah, definitely a little slow. Bryce Boyer getting right up behind him. Boyer coming down in as well. That gives the lead to Mr. A. Williams. Let's go ahead and check A. Williams' telemetry. Oh yeah, he's got to be coming in now. No, he's going to stay out for another one. 50 laps for A. Williams on those tires. Man, he's got a hell of a strategy.
In a great position. Yeah, it puts you in a great position for that last stint.
It sounds like he was out of the gas coming out of 2 and 3 or 1 and 2 right there. Yeah,
but from what I hear from these guys, that they're using up tires. McCabe got a meatball flag for his tires.
No, he did not. Jason McCabe, yeah, with a meatball.
They're wearing so bad that they're getting flagged to come into pit. They're getting told by NASCAR that they need to pit.
That's wild. It's super rare you see a car get hit with a meatball flag for tires. Hopefully he can keep it straight. Those tires definitely affect. Oh, he locks it up a little bit, but keeps it straight. He's going to make it onto pit road. That's going to be A. Williams in pit road right now. McCabe, Silvers, and Osborne. That's puts Josh McCabe out front. Josh McCabe coming in. Lee Kiernan about to jump to the lead.
Yeah, the 35 car had an interesting one there. He's actually forced in as he's received a meatball flag for tire wear, it sounds like. Didn't sound like he wanted to pit, but was forced to.
Well, Lee Kiernan, I seen him during that first caution come in for a pit. He's got a little bit of extra fuel in that car, but how much are those tires going to let him take? Let's go ahead and take a look at pit stops right here. Lee Kiernan with 44 laps on those tires. No, he's got 52 laps. There's no way he changed tires. Yeah, he's coming in now.
Right now.
He took that lead lap like a champ. He wanted that. Great job by Lee Kiernan.
Actually, I don't think he let it because the leader crossed the start-finish line on pit road, and then Kiernan passed him. And then the next lap, Kiernan came in, and he just lost the lead there. I don't think Kiernan let a lap.
Oh no. Well, it looks like most cars have already pit. We're heading back out with Darren Bruce 2.5 seconds ahead of Raymond Hanneman on that pit stop. Did he only take 2 tires?
Nah, Hanneman just had a slow. He just got into pit road slow, and that's the reason why he ended up losing all that time. Cochran ended up doing pretty well, and he cycled out to second, but he's got 7 lap older tires, 8 lap older tires than everybody else, and he's dropping like a rock now. He's already been passed by Hanneman, now by Boyer, and now it looks like Williams is going to be coming up to take control of fourth.
Yeah, because he pit, what, 15, 16 laps ago?
Yeah, he pit on lap 40. So he did exactly what I thought was going to happen. He made up a little bit of time, but now that everybody cycled, he didn't make up enough to be able to be where he wanted to be.
Yeah,
but getting onto pit road is a big importance here, and Hanneman being a little bit slow there really shows what it can do between Bruce locking him up and just getting there, and then Hanneman being a little more conservative.
Well, I bet from here on out that changes his strategy. I bet he runs the fuel dry and then comes in. But now his strategy is offset by 14 laps against everybody else.
Yeah. So Cochran's going to be looking at 87 to come in pit. I just think that's, if he runs it dry, that's still just a little bit too early to me.
Bryce Boyer taking 3rd place. A. Williams trying to chase him down with Cochran right behind him. Darren Bruce is losing time to Raymond Hanneman. Currently still a lap down right now. Josh McCabe, Lee Kiernan, Silvers, Osborne, Moutre, and Evans. How did they go a lap down?
The cycle. Bruce, I guess it's just the way everybody got onto pit road. Maybe you didn't stop in your box right. Maybe, something somewhere along the lines happened. But yeah, it looks like there's only 11 cars on the lead lap right now.
But what a race so far, guys. Like, incredible. Absolutely incredible race so far. 1 caution in the beginning. I mean, these guys are running really, really well tonight. Yeah, Hanneman is just breaking down that gap on Bruce. Let's go ahead and take a look at another detailed battle. Yeah, every single lap for the last 5 laps, he has broken down that gap on Bruce. Almost by a 1/4 second every single time. Raymond Hanneman came out to play today, boys.
I'm actually currently watching McCabe get below Konchowski here. Back for 8th place. McCabe's going to get that pass done.
Well, and as we've seen his brother blow a tire on that last stint, Josh McCabe still able to stay on the lead lap, currently moving up to 8th place, pushing Openchowski in the 96, our last week's winner, back to 9th. Dusty Haynes right on their tail end. But guys, think about it. Think about this. Those 3 cars right there: Josh McCabe, Haynes, even Dunn. Oh my, Dunn is 23 seconds behind our leader. Dusty Haynes 18 seconds, Openchowski 18, and McCabe 18. I'm gonna say hell of a pit stop by Darren Bruce. I mean, there's no other way to put it.
Yeah, no, I thought he got a black flag. That's how quick he was coming in there, and that's pushing it to the limit. And look at what it does for him. He gets out by about 2 seconds. He's got a little bit of ability to conserve tire, and There's the next thing too is let that guy behind you catch you. Block his air, take his air away from him, start playing the air game. And you're in a great spot with your tires. You got better tires than the guy behind you at that point, and you're still in control of the race. You don't have to go full out every single lap when you're leading this thing, but everybody behind you's got to catch you.
I mean, we're what, 50 some laps into green flag racing, and I mean, we're starting to really see a huge separation between the cars and, the pit stop strategy, how they're taking care of the tires. It's really coming into play.
Yeah, because that Cochran coming in that early, he's now 5.8 seconds behind the leader.
Campbell goes sideways up into the wall hard. That's going to bring out the yellow flag. Huge damage on the right front of that number 52 for Campbell. Let's go back and take a look.
Oh, it looks like he just got arrow loose with that 4 pushing up on his bumper like that. He just pushed him loose. Nothing the 4 did. It's just the way that these cars are designed, and when that happens like that, that's hard to control.
Yeah, you can see it wiggle right there coming out of the turn. Nowhere to go for the number 4. Pushes him down low. Overcorrects. Comes through the grass and right back up into that outside wall. I mean, he made a hell of an impact with that outside wall, pushing that right front tire backwards. He's definitely going to have to come in. That's going to be a meatball flag for William
That's a broken
Campbell.
car right there. I don't know how, but he's smoking a lot. He's barely got an engine left, but he's got one there. That's impressive.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and pull up our leader, Darren Bruce, like we were going to pull up the last time. Just didn't get a chance to talk. Give me 1 second. We'll have communication with him. So we got communication with the number 39. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right. Go ahead, Blue.
Hey, Mr. Bruce, how you doing tonight? How's that car feeling?
It feels greasy.
Yeah, we noticed you guys slipping and sliding a lot. We saw you lose that lead there with probably like 10 laps to go on your tires, and it just got worse from there for you. But how'd you not speed getting down there on the pit road?
I don't know. You have to guess the guy with the radar, because I thought I was.
Oh man, we all thought you were, but that was genuinely impressive. You got about 2-second lead off of Hanneman off of that. Dude, it's a blast watching you tonight. What you want to say to us, man? What you want to say to the community?
GEC is a great community. Appreciate what Griffin and Cochran and heck, I don't know what all you guys do. Y'all got a good thing going here. I really like it.
Well,
I
hell,
hate
we
the
like
car,
watching
but I
you.
love the league.
Yeah, trust me, I feel that. Now, do you think you can pull this one out tonight, buddy?
I don't know. I ain't been real lucky this year. I've been getting took out a lot, but we'll just try to survive it.
There's a lot of speed coming out of that number 85. Is there any way you're trying to take care of the tires? We've already seen a couple drivers actually blow their tire and get a meatball flag from the tire wear. How are you managing your tire wear tonight?
That first run I made, my tires was 45, 28, I believe, 28 on the rear.
God.
Turning the right rear up.
Well, hopefully you can find that equal balance, man.
Yeah, we're just trying to tiptoe. I know everybody is, but I guess just whoever can tiptoe the best.
Yeah. Well, hey, we'll let you guys get back to it. Can't wait to see this restart from you. Good luck, brother, and have a great rest of your race.
All right, man. I know we're going to see what everybody's made out of tonight, but I do appreciate it.
Sending you back to Dirty South, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you so much, Bruce. Good luck out there.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir. All right. That was the number 39 of Darren Bruce, leading the most laps of tonight's race. Hanneman closing that gap pretty quickly. We're going to go ahead and have our second restart of the night here at Texas.
Oh, Jamie, that was fun. We need to do that more often.
I do it every so often, but man, I'm normally so focused on what happened in the crash that sometimes I can't get to it.
I
We're
miss
about to go
talking to these
back.
boys.
Pace car off the
I want to see.
track.
I want to see what happens to Cochran here with these older tires and everybody bunched back up again. Another spectacular jump by Bruce there.
Yeah, that's going to leave the number 9 and 11 of Boyer and Marion side by side with Raymond Hanneman chasing the tail of the number 39, Darren Bruce.
You had Cochran, you had Dusty, and I believe it was the 13 all bounce off the wall together coming out of 2 there.
Well, let's take a look at some of the pit stops. It looks like 22 laps on the tires for Darren Bruce, 20 for Raymond Hanneman, so he's going to have a couple lap fresher tires. Bryce Boyer with 20 as well. Marion with 22. Shane Cochran just came in and took 4 tires.
Oh,
Yeah. That is going to hurt that number 86 coming to the long run of the race.
you want to know something funny? I just watched the 86 and 3 do it again, coming out of turn number 2 there, just bouncing off that wall. Hey, if it ain't hurting the right side of your car, keep doing it.
Well, with that bounce,
Oh,
gives
man.
the advantage to Openchowski to get on the outside of Shane Cochran, pushing up. Openchowski now showing in the top 5. Marion also in the top 5, running in 4th, up 12 spots, ladies and gentlemen.
Heck of a night for Marion so far.
Man, Openchowski right on the rear end of that number 86. 86 able to hold on to it.
He's looking low on the 11, not sure. I think that 96 is about to get a big old run right here, get back to his outside. He did.
As it stands, the 86 has got fresher tires than both of those guys. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how he maneuvers around him. And it looks like he's now to the inside of the number 11, trying to make that pass for 4th. Shane Cochran now showing up to 4th place. Marion riding high. He's going to get that huge run coming off of 1 and 2. Not able to get it done as Shane Cochran moves right up in front of the number 11. 96 now going to take advantage, trying to get underneath that number 11 of Jordan Marion. Not able to get it done for Openchowski, but he's going to give it another try here in a moment. Dusty Haynes also showing his face. He's trying to get up to the 86 of Justin Openchowski.
The 96, buddy.
What did I say?
The 86.
Oh, yep, my bad, my bad.
Dusty's hooking that white line though. He's starting to find that rhythm in 3 and 4 back there. So it's nice to see Dusty figure out Texas. They're still running this really high wide line through 1 and 2, which is interesting to me.
Also, what we didn't mention, Jason McCabe blowing that tire on the last green flag run was able to get the lucky dog up back. No, was that Josh McCabe that got the lucky dog? No, it was Jason.
They're both sitting P10, P11 right now.
Hanneman dropping back to 4th place. Something must have happened. That gives the advantage to Shane Cochran. Cochran up to 3rd. Bryce Boyer in 2nd.
Looks like Hanneman's starting to get a little bit loose. Cochran with those fresher tires just made light work of him.
I think Hanneman's just got to calm down a little bit. Let his race come to him. He was doing such a great job when he was staying calm. He's going to have to try to get back up to the 86. 86 with those fresher tires, though, like you said. But, man, talking to Darren Bruce and listening to his tire wear, he said 25% On that right rear?
Yeah, it was 44 right front, 28 right rear. That is crazy. That is some of the craziest numbers I've ever heard.
Yeah, now we know why Jason McCabe blew that tire.
Yeah, he was below 25%. Because once you get below 25, that's when it throws the meatball flag at you, and that's crazy. I don't think I've ever seen that somewhere.
It's scary to think about. I mean, you're just trying to go out there and make a whole fuel run, just not able to make that fuel run just for tires alone is going to be nuts. How are they going to balance that tire wear versus trying to run a whole fuel stint?
That's the question. That's the winning question right there, Jamie. If you can figure out how to do that, you have this race. If you can't, well, you're getting a meatball flag and having to pit, possibly blowing a tire, possibly hitting the wall, doing something that's going to ruin your race. So, yeah, this is fun.
Oh, McCabe and Campbell side by side coming in, as well as Osborne and Moutre. Nobody getting the advantage coming out of 3 and 4 right there. They're still all side by side. Incredible racing towards the back right here, towards 10th place. I mean, great job by McCabe keeping it together on that bottom line, seeing if he can get that run. But Moutre is right up behind Campbell, giving him a little bit of a push right there, keeping him up right on the outside of McCabe.
I think Moutre ended up shoving that 52 car all the way down the backstretch there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
In other news, Cochran is now up to second with his sights set on the leader. See if he can end up getting around him and then getting a little bit of a gap so he can end up using his tires. Ooh.
Yeah, he's right up behind Darren Bruce.
These boys fighting back here in the back are, oh man, this is scary. These guys are getting sideways. They're getting, oh, this is a dogfight back here.
Yeah, they were pushing hard with that group right there. You got Kiernan right there. You got Dunn, Josh McCabe, Campbell, Moutre, Osborne, and Jason McCabe right behind him. Nice little group of cars right there, pushing real hard. Josh McCabe diving down low.
I think Kiernan got loose right there. He gave up a lot of time, but slid right in front of Moultrie. Oh my. Moultrie was sideways.
Yeah, he got real loose right there, able to recover it. Great driving by the number 44 of Moutre. Oh,
Chris
Campbell and Osborne both up into the wall. Looks like Campbell getting loose again right there for the second time. No meatball flag, no yellow flag. That's going to put them both towards the back a little bit. Campbell, huge damage on that number 52 again. He's going to be coming down into pit lane. Osborne with a little bit of right front damage after the contact with that wall, making contact with the number 52 of Campbell. Not sure how much damage Campbell actually took. His tire actually looks pretty pushed back with a lot of right front damage.
Yeah, he hit that wall pretty hard there, unfortunately.
Oh, we have a new leader.
But in other news, yeah, I was gonna say, but in other news,
Shane Cochran taking the lead for the first time tonight.
his big thing is right now is he needs to get the biggest gap that he possibly can.
Yeah, because he's going to have to come in a lot earlier than everybody else. Or actually, maybe a lot later. But either way...
It's going to be a lot later.
Yeah. Either way, he's going to need, like you said, as much gap as possible. And he looks like he is getting a little bit of a gap. But, man, Darren Bruce falling back a little bit. He's got Bryce Boyer right on his tail. The number 9 looking to make a pass for second place.
Just these guys are going to start coming in here in about 10, 15 laps or so. If Cochran can't get a big enough gap in ahead of them, they could either A, potentially unlap themselves just in regular green flag, which is going to set him back, or B, if a caution does come out, he's going to have to stay out. And when he comes in, then they're going to lap themselves anyways. So it's...
Oh,
somebody's in the
Hanneman!
wall back there. Hanneman.
Huge contact with the wall right there for Hanneman. Got a little bit of right front damage, getting loose. Correcting it. The wall actually saved him from losing the whole car.
Yeah, that could have been a lot worse than really what it was there. I want to see how bad that affects his car there. His last lap was a 131 or a 31 365.
Well, and not the same performance we've seen out of Hanneman during the beginning of the race. Something must have happened I'm thinking he's getting in his head too much, and he might be pushing that car a little bit too hard.
Track temp's also gone up a couple degrees, so I mean, you know, track's changing a little bit, car's changing a little bit. You know, you gotta be able to adjust with the track now, and yeah, he's a couple tenths slower than what he was before that damage. So unfortunate, but when you get back down to pit road, get that fixed up, and he should be fine from where he's at. Bruce is still as consistent as always, but Boyer has gotten around him now. So I wonder if did Boyer take tires on that last stop, on that last caution?
I'm not sure.
Because he's keeping pace with Cochran now, and we know Cochran has freshies on, so he's got a fresh set from Fresh Pet. Boyer's running him down.
Yeah, Boyer now taking second place and gaining on the number 86 of Shane Cochran. Like I said, Bryce Boyer is hungry, man. Ooh, Boyer getting a little loose right there, coming out of 1 and 2. Well, and for me, the last thing you want to do, and the last thing I would be focused on is what's in front of me. I just want to run the car around the track as consistently as possible, because burning up those tires trying to catch up to somebody, or, you know, God forbid. Oh, Boyer looking to the inside right there, the number 86 Shane Cochran. Bryce Boyer looking to take the lead here, and he does. Bryce Boyer currently showing in the lead at the moment for ALR.
Yeah, he made that pass look easy right there. They just can't run away from Bruce, and that's probably the most impressive part, is Bruce is out there on old tires, and they just can't seem to get away from him.
Well, as it shows right now, Bryce Boyer with 43 laps since the last time he pitted. Shane Cochran, 26. Darren Bruce, 45. Darren Bruce actually has the oldest tires of them all, and he's just keeping right up.
Yeah, no, with Boyer and Bruce, they're on the same strategy for the most part. I'm amazed that Cochran's strategy hasn't led to him being able to gap this field right now. And then not only that, but then getting passed by Boyer. That amazes me with this tire. So I hate to speculate, but I feel like Cochran's got to change something up with what he's doing with them tires. 18 laps, you should be able to do something.
Well, after that,
I mean, they have gapped the rest of the field, but
after that initial early pit entry from Shane Cochran, and then the early changing of the tires for Cochran, you know, that's got to come into an implication to the end of the race, right? He's not going to have that fresh set of tires at the end of the race like everybody else. Is he going to blow a tire and catch that meatball flag coming to the end?
To manage. He's gonna have to manage. He's short pitted twice now. Because I thought you had to at least go to lap 90 on a set. He came in 20 laps before that. So
Dusty Haynes coming in.
Yeah.
Jordan Marion also coming in, and Dakota Osborne.
It does appear as if Bruce already came into pit as well. I can't find him. Yeah, he came into pit. He's sitting 12th right now.
Oh, really? Yeah, I didn't even see him come in.
Yeah, neither did I. Hanneman's got his hand out the window.
Yeah, Hanneman's going to be looking to maybe have him fix a little bit of that damage while he's getting his tires changed. They're not going to be able to fix much of it, but anything counts. He's definitely... I mean, do you think he would use that fast repair? So we're almost getting to the middle of the race.
Yeah,
He did use it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would have done it too. Just because you're running up front, you got a good car, you have to.
Yeah,
That's the horrible part about it is you have it, and you never want to use it. But if you're doing well, there's not a lot of cautions. You have to.
well, Boyer's coming in. Shane Cochran still has a quarter tank left on that car. He's gonna lead a bunch of laps here.
His best bet right now is a caution. He has to get a caution. He needs a caution in like 20 laps. That's what that would be probably ideal for him. And then you split your last two sets 45 and 45 each because you only got like 100. He's bouncing off the wall. And then you split your last sets for the last 100 laps 50-50 actually. So his best opportunity right now is to catch a caution.
Well, it looks like Williams
96 Openchowski's coming in.
Williams and Dunn are also on the same amount of laps as Shane Cochran, so they're on the same strategy as him. Josh McCabe with 47 laps on those tires. Josh McCabe's going to have to come in soon.
He's running that till you get some meatballs, man.
Yeah,
Those
I guess
McCabe
so.
brothers are wearing them tires out.
Yeah, he's got to come in this lap. He doesn't have enough fuel to make it around again. Oh, and he goes again.
Hey, if you don't risk it, you ain't gonna get rewarded.
No risk it, no biscuit. Let's go. I don't see any meatballs popping up, but I do see a black flag for Justin Openchowski in that number 96. That must be a speeding on pit entry.
I'm gonna go back and check that for you here, see if he locked him up or anything. Oh yeah, he definitely sped on pit road, getting in. It's like 45 miles an hour is pace speed, and hitting the commitment line, he was doing 60. So yeah, that'll definitely put you there.
Man, those guys are running. They're still in the green for their fuel.
Well, seeing the thing about it is Cochran's setting currently 31.8 second laps. Bruce is setting a 31.2, but he's also in traffic a little bit here, trying to pass the 13. So Bruce, if this goes green, has a good opportunity to unlap himself, and he also came out ahead of Boyer. So Bruce getting on pit road is something to getting on and off of pit road is something to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he's been incredibly gaining on all the drivers coming in and out of pit road. I mean, last time we seen him gain about 2.5 seconds on Hanneman. He gained about a second and a half right there on Boyer. I mean, incredible pit stops coming out of that number 39. Josh McCabe deciding to come down in. He said it's time. Jason McCabe's still out there running.
I don't think he said it's time. I think either A, his fuel, or B, his tires said it was. Those boys didn't have to pit. I don't think they would.
Yeah, he's still got a lot of fuel in that car. He can probably go another 5 to 8 laps at least.
So the big thing is right now Bruce is running the 30.9 and Cochran's running a 32 flat. So that's 1.1 seconds quicker. They're about to catch Cochran and get around him and put themselves back on the lead lap. Oh, Cochran needs a caution.
So far, we've had 8 lead changes. Darren Bruce leading 69 laps. Shane Cochran 18. Raymond Hanneman 10. Bryce Boyer 5. Josh McCabe with 2. Williams with 2. Jason McCabe with 1. And James Silvers with 1.
Yeah, I didn't think Kiernan led that lap. That's disappointing.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the fastest laps on the track right now, being placed down by Darren Bruce with a 30.30. Bryce Boyer 30.32. Raymond Hanneman 30.36. Shane Cochran 30.56. And Silvers with a 30.57.
That's the thing with Hanneman. He's definitely one of the fastest guys out on track tonight, but he's just gotta get it consistent. He's got to keep it going, and if he can do that, I feel like he can compete up there with Bruce. But he's got to stay out of the wall. He's got to keep his car underneath him.
No, 100%. Dakota Doremus jumping in the chat saying much more green than the truck race. Yeah, I mean, these guys, well, and again, the truck race has I think it had about 10 more drivers than the cup race did. Again, you know, we're trying to get it together. It's just positive reinforcement, making sure that people practice and make smart decisions on the track, holding people accountable for not making smart decisions. But yeah, Darren Bruce unlapping himself. Coming around also is going to be Bryce Boyer. Bryce Boyer about to unlap himself as well right here. Coming around the number 86 is Shane Cochran.
Yeah, I don't think Shane put up much of a fight there. He knew that was going to be a losing battle every single day of the week, and just let those two boys go and try and keep the next guy, who's in 7th place right now, it'd be Hanneman. So just keeping Hanneman behind him now. Oh, here he comes. Still early.
Yeah, that is another early.
He's got to put
for Shane
105
Cochran.
laps on his last 2 sets.
Yeah, that's wild. A. Williams out there taking the lead in that number 13 for the first time tonight. That's going to be Cornerstone Motorsports leading some more laps. Why does it look like he's got a little bit of damage on the front end there? It looks a little twisted, don't? No, I guess it was just the way the light was shining on the front of that number 17 or that number 13. Yeah.
Cochran looked good on. Cochran looked good off. See, I want to see where he comes out. He's going to come out 10 seconds behind the leader, Williams, right now.
Nah, more than that.
Williams is going into 3. He's coming on the back stretch. So
Yeah, Shane Cochran currently is showing 37 seconds behind the leader of Williams. But when everything
lap himself, my bad.
Yeah, you're good. When everything shakes out and Darren Bruce retakes the lead, he will only be 11 seconds behind Darren Bruce. Which will shorten. It'll shorten because he does have those fresher tires than everybody else. But yeah, like you said, I mean, it's going to be really difficult coming to the end of the race, trying to save, you know, as much of those tires. Is he even going to be able to put 50 laps, 52 or whatever, 53 laps on a set of tires?
Well, we haven't seen a guy go over 50 laps on a fuel run yet, Jamie. Unless we had a little bit of a caution to go their way. So that's one of them. That's one.
Oh, we might have a special guest joining the booth, hopefully, here in a moment. We'll see. But yeah, Williams is still cranking out lead laps. Hey, Dunn now into the pit lane.
See, and now it's a little more manageable at 100 laps. I mean, if you can get 50 laps a set, you know, that's fine. I just don't see how Cochran's going to be able to push that extra 2.5 laps if he's getting 50. You know?
Yeah. No, absolutely. Absolutely. It's definitely going to be a concern. And especially with we've already seen drivers blow tires. Um, is he able to manage that and not catch that meatball flag? Okay, Dunn. Looks like he was involved in a crash right there, bringing out another yellow here at lap 115. Let's go back and take a look and see what happened to Dunn.
Oh, he just spun off pit road. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. He just got nosed it. Yeah, he's coming off pit road, pushing real hard, got his tires up onto the banking a little bit. And just because that little bit of offset there just unsettles the car to a great degree. And oh, that's horrible.
You know that's upsetting for
That's
the
interesting
31.
though. Gives Cochran a couple more laps, and not only that, I do believe Williams was out front. So Cochran, if Williams comes in, oh, this is gonna put most of the field a lap down. Possibly. Depending on where the guys that are on the lead lap ended up coming out, this might put quite a bit of the field a lap down.
Yeah, as Williams comes in, I'm pretty sure Jason McCabe will wind up coming in as well. McCabe currently showing behind Williams, which would give him the lead. He's up 16 spots. He does decide to come down into pit lane.
I'd love we can't grab Cochran. Oh man, that's so sad. I'd love to talk to him about what's going on with his race right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree.
Who else could we pull? Let's talk to Boyer. Do we
Yep.
have Boyer available?
Yep. So we got a connection with the number 9 up in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear.
Hey, Bryce. Great job out there tonight, man. Looking amazing in that number 9. Great to see it. I mean, Texas has got to be one of your tracks, man. Phenomenal run so far. Just walk us through what's going on out there.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I think I'm going to save an extra set of tires here, so I'm not going to take tires. Probably should, but anyway, yeah, I don't know. I just clicked. I was just driving, just basically all puckered up, trying to not step on any of my toes, and then out of nowhere, I'm just getting into one. It just, I don't know, I had a brain blast. I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you drive this track again. It's been a while since I've been out here, and yeah, once it clicked, I just got confident just to beat the track up, and yeah, I'm having a good time.
Yeah, looking good as well. Clue, you got anything?
I was gonna say it looks like you're about to cycle back out to the lead here. I wasn't sure anybody was gonna be able to run up there with Bruce, but man, you've made it look easy once you figured this place out.
Yeah, I was watching them. I'm like, dang, they got to be on grip hacks or something. I don't know what they're doing, but I can't keep up. So I kind of just stayed where I was. And like I said, when it clicked, I'm like, okay, here we go. There's the speed. So, yeah,
It's
a little more fun now.
It's been an impressive run by you. You're Jamie's pick, by the way. I shouldn't have said that, but you're Jamie's pick, by the way. So you're making Jamie look pretty damn good tonight, let me tell you.
Yeah, I haven't put down a lap of practice until joining like 20 minutes before. So literally, I don't know what lap it was, but yeah, I don't know, maybe 40 laps in, and it just clicked. I'm like, oh, okay, I can start having fun now. So,
Oh, that's great to hear, dude.
yeah,
You're
man.
doing
I
an
love
incredible
learning.
job.
Yeah, I love to just go out here and just learn as I go, and yeah, you just do what makes the car happy. Don't follow the other guys. Just do what makes the car happy and drive that. So.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing LR up into the checkered flag today. Hopefully, you can gather one up and take that car into the winner's circle.
Yeah, a finish would be great. I don't think I finished one this season.
Well, good luck out there, brother. We're rooting for you. Just stay calm and keep a clear head.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
Get him out of here, Jamie. Let him go race. Yeah. Coming back to green now, boys. We're underway. And a heck of a jump by Boyer there. Look at that. That 13 was not ready for that.
Yeah, incredible restart by the number 9, 13 of A. Williams' partner, or not his partner, but Cornerstone Motorsports, trying to do the best he can to keep McCabe at bay. Jason McCabe now up towards the front. On the inside of Darren Bruce.
Lee Kiernan's rushing the wall out there. He's cleaning it up for everybody else.
Well, it looks like Raymond Hanneman coming back to form. He's going to be on the inside of Jason McCabe at the moment, trying to take back into the top 3, just not able to get it done. Moutre making moves on Openchowski down low. Ryan Moutre, or no, that's not Moutre, that's Cochran. Now he's got me confused because he's riding that generic Buc-ee's.
Fuck off. Oh, it's not generic. It's the buck off. Oh, Hanneman's dead sideways yet again. Man, tires, buddy. Keep him under you.
Yeah, really unfortunate. That's going to drop Hanneman back down to 6th place. As he was looking real good on that restart right there, he's going to be sitting behind Shane Cochran. But he's got another car in between them. That's going to be Evans.
There's a mix of lap cars. There's a mix of lead lap cars. Everybody's kind of everywhere right now. And this is quite interesting because I don't know where anybody's at.
Well, guess who's back up to the lead again? Darren Bruce back up to the lead once more. That's going to put Boyer into 3rd place with Williams right there in front of him. Williams running in that 13 for Cornerstone Motorsports, able to take 2nd place.
What are these pit stops looking like? I lost track of everybody that's coming down. Who's on freshies? Who's on oldies?
Yeah, let's take a look. So right now, Bryce Boyer, 26 laps since the last pit for Boyer. He said even in the interview, he said he was going to be saving those tires. So we imagined he was going to fall back a little bit, but maintain in 3rd place at the moment. 7 laps for Darren Bruce, 7 laps for Williams. It looks like McCabe 7 laps, Cochran 15, and Hanneman 7. But Jordan Marion sitting in the number 11. He's got 29 laps on those tires. A lot of the drivers from 7th back are sitting with 20 or more laps on their tires. Jordan Marion, Dustin Haynes, both with 29.
Okay, because I was wondering if Bruce and I know Williams came down on that last caution, but I was wondering if Bruce came down just because of the speed differential that he currently has. So it makes a lot of sense to me now, yeah. But it's interesting because these guys are going to have to run, these tires out. So you got to run this one, and then you got to run your next set pretty much full distance. So I just this is going to get down to nitty gritty towards the end of it.
Well, looky, the number 52, Chris Campbell, back out on the track after getting that damage repaired. What a trooper, man.
He's only 15 down. I think he got it.
Either way, what a trooper. Coming back out after all that damage, using the fast repair on an incident before that. I mean, just incredible to see him back out on the track.
I love Campbell, dude. He's a guy.
Amazing driver. Really, really great. GEC veteran. Been here for a long time. Knows what he's doing out there. Just unfortunate luck tonight. He's going to be sitting right behind Marion at the moment.
And everybody has races like that, just because one guy has, a bad race or, heck, a bad 5 races in a row. I mean, look at Larson, in real life. Yeah, it doesn't matter. These guys are all amazing drivers. These guys are heck of guys. And this guy, I love Campbell. He doesn't quit on nothing. It just, a bad string of luck, just it doesn't define who you are or how good you are as a driver. Heck, look at Joseph. How many races has he actually finished in the Truck Series this year? Dude's a hell of a driver.
Yeah, two-time champion as well as you being the two-time champion and me being a two-time champion, and we got a lot of two-time champions.
I'm saying. I think Joe's only finished, what, 3 races in the Truck Series without damage?
What an incredible finish by Joe for the last race, though. I mean, absolutely incredible. He wound up, obviously, I was up in the booth or up in the race control for a little bit after I crashed out. Man, he was running up into third place, got the podium taken just past for fourth. Wound up getting sideways with contact with another vehicle, dropping all the way back to 15th, and within 3 laps, he made his way back up to 7th. I mean, absolutely incredible finish by Barrow last race.
Yeah, me and him both were like, yeah, you know what? We might as well just come take tires and just do something different. That was fun. I'm looking forward to Dover.
Well, unfortunately, Barrow could not make it here for tonight's race. He had some important family stuff going on. Our hearts go out to him and his loved ones, and hope everything is going to be okay.
I didn't know all that. I'm sorry for Joe.
That's all right. He's got a huge community that has his back, and we're here for him if he needs us.
Oh, 10 out of 10 every single day of the week.
As we take a look up front, Darren Bruce just gapping the field right now. A. Williams about 0.3 seconds, almost 0.4 seconds back a few seconds ago. Incredible run by Darren Bruce. I mean, incredible run by Boyer as well. Still staying in the third after having, I want to say 29 lap old tires now.
he's on a tire deficit.
36 laps.
He's 36 on a severe tire deficit.
Yeah, let's actually jump with Boyer real quick and check out his telemetry. Yeah, he's got less than a quarter tank of fuel. Actually, we actually have an onboard as well tonight with Shane Cochran. Let's take a look at Cochran with his onboard.
I'll hop on board with him. Let's see what we're looking at, boys.
It's funny because Cochran put those freaking googly eyes on the front of that freaking VR headset, man. That's just incredible.
True character.
Oh, just an amazing driver.
Oh, listen to them tires scream, though. Oh, man.
Yeah, they are yelling for help.
You could see how hard he was pushing there, and even just that little bit of air from the 9 there, it just sent that car straight up the track. See what happens when the 9 gets down into his lane here. Yeah, you can see he having to get out of the gas a little bit. This air is brutal at this place.
Well, the number 9 is he's gonna be on a different strategy than everybody on the track. It's really gonna be interesting coming to the end of the race to see where it's actually gonna play out for him. And I think saving that last set of tires, doing what he's doing. Oh, a little bit of loose right there for Shane Cochran trying to catch up to the number 9 as he's making that gap smaller. But yeah, I mean, just incredible strategy from Boyer tonight.
I didn't realize I was a little bit behind. My bad, folks. I was like 2 laps behind just watching it. This is amazing.
Oh,
I could sit here all night and watch Cochran work.
Yeah, Cochran catching right up to the number 9. Man, he's really trying to manage that looseness on that car. You can see him fighting it coming out of every turn.
Oh yeah, listen to him playing with that throttle too. I mean, these guys have a heck of a battle out here tonight trying to be able to try and fight this track. He looks like he might get him here low. He got him.
Well, not only that, if you're paying attention, like, I just seen Cochran downshifting in 1 and 2.
Oh, he's downshifting in 3 and 4 too. Yeah, he's grabbing gears.
Wow, incredible.
Which, with his fuel strategy and tire strategy, that's terrifying to me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh! Woo! You seen that wheel? Oh my goodness. That was absolutely incredible driving coming out of Shane Cochran tonight.
He's fighting that thing all the way up the hill. Jeez, and this just goes to show that these guys, they make it look easy. It's
Yeah, it is definitely not.
it is. This is probably Texas looks like such an easy track to most people, but 1 and 2 has a different level of banking than 3 and 4. Both corners drive entirely different. You have to set the car up completely different for both corners, and you only get 2 good corners here. It's either 1 and 2 or 3 and 4. You don't get both. So it's Texas is a fun track to drive for a driver and a driver's perspective. It is a very fun track to drive. It's rough. It's one of the harder tracks on the circuit.
Yeah,
for a mile and a half at least.
I'm terrible at Texas. I do like racing out here, but I'm only good up to like 25 laps, man. 25, 30 at the most. And it just starts to fall off for me. The tire wear is absolutely incredible out here, and it's really hard to deal with. I'm not gonna lie, it really is.
Actually, one of my first wins in iRacing 6 odd years ago now, 5 years ago, something like that, came at Texas, and I think it was in the Truck Series or the Xfinity Series. And yeah, you just once you get this place, a lot of other places become it easier. It's one of those tracks that if you can figure it out, it helps out a lot with other racetracks just because of the dichotomy of the 2 corners. And oh, Cochran. Oh, that high line's going to kill him.
Well, even though Boyer's running a way different strategy, got way more laps on those tires, he's still able to keep up to Cochran pretty well. And they're both only about 4.5 seconds off of the leader. So, I mean, the tire wear doesn't really look like it's affecting Boyer that much.
He's taking a better line. So you see how he kind of arcs that corner, gets down to the white, and then cuts in. That's why he's able to get under Cochran right there, is because Cochran keeps on trying to run high like that. And if you, it's not necessarily a diamond, but it's a wide arc like that through 1 and 2. That's the best line for this racetrack, and that's why Boyer's being able to keep tires underneath him and being able to make time.
Well, we're seeing some drivers start to come back down into pit lane. Dusty Haynes, Jordan Marion, both low on fuel, coming into pit lane. Let's go check out Darren Bruce. Darren Bruce was still over a quarter tank, man. I don't know how he's doing it. But also well, Williams with over a quarter tank as well.
They came in on that last stop, so they're looking to push this about as far as they possibly can, and then hope that they got enough to be able to make it to the end.
I know as we go back in the pack a little bit, we're taking a look at the number 4 of Silvers. Silvers back onto the lead lap, but he's going to have to come into pit lane here soon. He's got less than a quarter tank. He's only got about maybe 5 more laps out there before he has to come in.
Cochran's coming in.
Is that another
Cochran's pitting now.
That's another early pit stop by Cochran.
He's got 68 laps that he's got to run. So I don't know if he has another set left, but he's going to have to either A, split those, or B, make it work for 68 laps if he doesn't.
Do you think he has 2 sets left?
I lost track a while ago, Jamie. I ain't even going to lie to you. I have no idea what the hell's happening right now. I'm just here for the race, man.
Well, he's definitely taken 4 now. God, I hope he has another set, because if he doesn't, running 68 laps is going to be literally physically impossible. He's going to blow a tire.
It'll be interesting, buddy. Oh, Hanneman just allegedly downshifted from 4th to 3rd by accident in the middle of a corner.
Is he all right?
From what I see, yeah. He did use some very colorful language over the radio.
I gotta get that. I gotta get that radio app that Cochran has to where it shows me what they're saying, and I can press play and it clips it into the broadcast. That thing is so fire.
I don't think we could have used that in the broadcast, man.
I'm gonna have him set it up. Help me set it up this week. That way, going into the playoffs, I have it. Yeah, Darren Bruce just continually increasing that lead. Looks like Bryce Boyer also decided to come down into pit lane already. We didn't catch that, but yeah, he's back on a full tank, fresh tires for that number 9 with 65 laps to go.
And he cycled out ahead of Cochran.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. I don't know, man. I think Boyer's on the strategy. I think that strategy may work out for him.
See, if the front two right now, Bruce and Williams, can make it. I mean, even McCabe and Hanneman, the McCabes and Hanneman, if they can make it to 165, I feel like they can make it to the end of this race. 165 is currently their lap.
We only have 64 laps to go.
Yeah, if they can make it to 165, that's their time. They got it. As long as there's not another caution.
Jeremy Gardner jumping into the chat. Was really looking forward to Texas, my absolute favorite track. Yeah, unfortunately, Jeremy, we heard a technical issue in the beginning. Fortunately, didn't allow you to come into the race. Oh, we got a car down, locking them up. Dusty Haynes down low, coming back onto the track behind the leader, Darren Bruce. That's going to put Dusty Haynes a lap back. Only 5 cars currently on the lead lap.
Oh, Dusty was dead sideways, bounced off the wall. Kept her going straight and fast enough not to throw a caution, so. Oh, yeah. That would have been so interesting right now. A caution with this many to go. Oh, that would have been so interesting.
Yeah, our point leader in the standings right now, Jeremy Gardner, comes back in and says, pedal issue only going to 30% at 100. He said he fixed it, but obviously too late now.
Well, heck, man, just set it set it so that your 30% is 100. Come on now. Set it so that when you go down 30%, well, you're at 100. Yeah, you only got like an inch or two, but that'll be enough for Texas. You don't need all that much throttle.
Right.
I'm kidding.
Well, and like I said, that's gonna put a deficit on coming to the regular season championship. I'm hoping he's able to maintain enough points just by showing up tonight to keep his lead, but we'll see after this race.
No, even so. Regular season championship's one thing. The overall championship, that's another. Get them pedal issues sorted out so that you can run the, 5 races that we have for the championship. Make sure you get yourself sorted so that you can go and kill it, man. Love to see what you can do. You've been running pretty damn good.
Raymond Hanneman coming down into pit lane at lap 156. That's going to give him the ability to put 30 laps on each set of tires that he has left. Little bit up on the pit stop right there. Had to back up.
Yeah. They just can't make it yet. I maybe 160, but then even then you're pushing 55 laps. That's turning into a Jamie Griffin fuel saving race right there.
You know all about that, don't you?
Oh, I know far too well about a Jamie Griffin fuel saving race, let me tell you.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know. Yeah, in what we're talking season 4, 5 at Darlington.
Something like that. And Bristol. You did it to me at Bristol in the same season.
Yeah, my bad. My bad.
Yeah. I was like 20 laps, or not even, like maybe 5 laps short, so I decided to split the stage, and Jamie somehow saves 15 and still does a burnout. Twice.
Yeah, I think I ran. Actually, Darlington, I ran out of fuel coming across the finish line.
Oh, good times, buddy.
We got a bunch of people jumping in the chat saying Haynes is not the real 3. Oh my god.
No, let me tell you, he's intimidating. All right, don't put bad on his name like that. That boy is intimidating. If any of y'all run the truck series, that boy is intimidating.
Doremus sticking up for Haynes. Haynes is the GOAT. What do y'all mean? Absolutely, Doremus. Thank you for sticking up for longtime GEC veteran Dusty Haynes. Having one of his best seasons this season, too. Jeremy Gardner said, definitely sucks. Never had an issue with them. Noticed they were only 80% in practice, then just died out. All good. I'll be back next week. Well, we look forward to it, man, especially now closing that gap. Next race is going to be extremely important to be able to win that regular season championship. Obviously, we know you're looking to take home the real championship trophy that everybody gets that wins a championship here at GC, except for me. I've never gotten a trophy in my own league, so that's all right though. That's okay.
I'll buy you a trophy, Jamie. Don't worry.
I was supposed to buy myself because I borrow a trophy for his. I bought Ellswick 2 trophies for his championships, and I was supposed to buy one for myself, but just never did. I was supposed to buy two for Joe and 2 for me.
Did you hear how he didn't even think about me there? Hey, chat, did you hear that?
No, Clue got a trophy. Don't let him lie to you.
Oh, I didn't.
You haven't gotten a trophy either? So we must have started doing trophies right after you won your last championship. And then Doremus said...
Hanneman got the first one.
Yeah, I think so. Doremus comes into the chat, said Clue doesn't deserve it.
Bruce is in the pit now. See, this is close. This is close right here. 52 laps. This is going to be close. Now, the fact that Williams stayed out for an extra, this is going to be close. Williams, McCabe. Oh, the 96 is sideways.
Oh, no. Openchowski going around. That is going to bring out the yellow flag here at lap 52.
Oh, no. What does this do to the field?
That is an amazing question. OCS Racing, which I believe is Cody from OCS, saying, Jamie, you're in the Hall of Fame in OCS. Well, I appreciate that. I really do. I worked hard over there, but unfortunately wasn't ever able to come home with a championship. You're in my Hall of Fame, Cody. You're in my Hall of Fame.
Yeah, it looks like the 96 just coming out of turn 2 there just got a little bit loose. The 13 almost swerved into him. I don't know. I don't know if he was just, I don't know, thinking that the 96 was going to come back up, realized he wasn't. Whew. That 13 was, yeah, I used fuckers there for a minute. Ooh, who should we call up now? Oh, we got another caution, Jamie. Who should we do it? Oh, surprise me. Oh, you should surprise me.
All right, yeah. Just looks like 96 just getting loose right there on his own, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and... I got a surprise for you. Let's see. So we got a connection with the number 11, Jordan Marion. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Marion, how's it going out there, buddy?
Great. Not really, though. Track was pretty slick earlier, but it's got more grip in it now. Feels a lot faster. Just pretty much trying to play it cool here with the pit strategy towards the end. I always seem to screw it up here, but yeah, hopefully we could figure it out today and get a top 10 at least.
I got a fun question for you here. Can you make it?
Yeah. No, absolutely not. I'm way short right now.
No. So what's your strategy here to get to the end of this race?
Should I be sharing that? I'm just kidding. Most likely running about another 20 laps, 30 laps, and then switch to tires then. 20 to 25 laps and then switch to tires then. I think is about the only choice I have.
Okay. Do you have an extra set?
Yes, sir.
Oh, that's awesome.
Got 2 left.
So are you gonna be getting back onto the lead lap here?
I believe so. Yes, I will.
Awesome. No, dude,
I'm
we've been
looking
watching
forward
you
to
all night. We saw you get up to, I think, P3 at one point. We've been watching you pretty much all night here. You put on a heck of a race tonight, and it's nice to see you back up front, man.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Plan on sealing the deal and finishing in the top 10 tonight. That's the goal.
Oh, you look like a lock for that top 10, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you. You look pretty good for that top 10 tonight.
Thank you,
You've had
sir.
some pretty good pace too, and yeah, it's awesome to see you guys running again. I like the scheme that you got tonight. It's a little bit different than what we've been seeing. I like it.
Yes, sir.
And
To
blue
playing
tires
Jamie
really,
strippers.
oh yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The blue tires.
They stripped
I was
us
gonna
from the
say-
cow. We didn't have the sponsors on board. Oh yeah, I'm getting a lap back now at least, but we're on 1 to green here. Oh, Lee!
Woo!
Oh my goodness.
A little bit of excitement for you while you're on broadcast.
Oh, somebody just went around back there.
Yeah, I got damage there.
Lee
man.
Kiernan looks like he went around. But either way, we're gonna send you back up there before this gets back to green flag. I'm gonna put a little pressure. I want to see you in the top 5, Marian. Go out there and kick some ass.
Sure thing. Thanks, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
Have a great race, man.
All right. As we go back and take a look and see what happened to Lee Kiernan.
Marion was hype. I liked that. Marion was hyped.
Looked like Lee went down low a little bit and just took a spin. Man, hate to see that for Kiernan, as that's going to put him another lap down as the field goes around him. Let's go back to live here. As Jason McCabe is in A. Williams at the front right now.
That was an odd spin, wasn't it, Jamie?
No, it definitely was. Just not the night Lee Kiernan was looking to have, but man, he's still out there. He's still running. I mean, the dedication of some of these drivers of, you know, just pushing through some of their adversities on the track is absolutely impressive. I mean, these guys are just incredible drivers, and that's our 4th caution of the night, and I'll tell you, nothing but green flags here. Nothing but green flags so far.
Yeah. It's been good long green flag runs. You've had green flag stops. You've had a little bit of drama here with the way the cautions have fallen. I think some of those guys, like Bruce, maybe Hanneman now, can maybe Boyer can make it to the end. I don't know if Boyer just came in or not, but I think some of these guys can start making it to the end here. Which I'm surprised that not everybody came into pit right there.
Yeah, me too. In all honesty, I think they would have probably made it to the end of the race if they would have came down without having to pit again. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Green flag is back out. McCabe falling back a little bit as Williams gets a huge jump for Cornerstone Motorsports in that number 13. Side by side with the 77 and the 36. It looks like Boyer also pushing up there. 77, Tyler Evans a lap down, but he's trying to get up to the back of his teammate. Not able to get it done. McCabe able to take that 2nd spot, but Dusty Haynes on the charge. Dusty Haynes is actually currently showing a lap down, but he's trying to get that lap back. Is Osborne and McCabe and Haynes looks like they're about to go 3 wide.
They just
Not-
were down the front stretch. Osborne got into the wall a little bit, would put him a little bit behind, but Dusty is I'm actually seeing Dusty 2 laps down right now. Dusty says, "Hey, I want that lucky dog to be able to get back my lap."
Well, and Boyer's
Boyer's gonna
decided
take him to the outside here.
Yeah. Boyer looking to make that pass. Boyer also decided not to come down into pit lane as well on that last yellow flag. On the outside, Osborne 3 wide. McCabe goes sideways down into the 77. Huge crash right there.
Oh,
That
Poor
also
Chris.
involved Chris Campbell. Campbell, Moutre, Openchowski, and McCabe and Evans all involved in that crash. Let's go back and take a quick look.
Cochran barely. Oh, who else was that on the inside that got involved in that? Was that Bruce?
Oh man, that was a big
Oh,
crash
no.
right there. What?
It looks like Bruce got in that.
No, he didn't. He was up front. How is that even possible?
I can't really tell who that next car was. Next. Evans, McCabe.
That was Jason
Can't tell.
McCabe. Moutre into the wall. Hard damage for the 52
Oh, yeah, you're
and
right.
77.
No, it was Bruce. Bruce ended up getting caught on that accident on the low side. The 77 came down the track while he was spinning
What?
and caught Bruce on the inside wall.
Tyler Evans having to jump into pit lane. You're right. Yeah, because he didn't push up to the front until after that little incident right there.
Little incident, Jamie.
Yeah,
the track
no,
blocker.
that was definitely the biggest crash of the night right there. That's going to be our 5th NPC caution of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, 35 just got a little bit loose, and Cochran saw that firsthand. Looks like the 35, the 52, the 77, the 39 was definitely in that. The 44 spun. Openchowski, I don't think he hit nothing, but he was definitely involved in that. He didn't hit nothing, but he gave a little slide. So
Well, that's going to
quite
give
a few
us
cars in that one.
that's going to give us a moment for a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back after these messages.
Sun's going down and the rig is on. iRacing is where I belong. Discord's lit and the drivers are here. This is GEC, there's no room for fear. Green flag drops and the engines roar. 40 cars and we all want more. Mash the gases, we're on the line. 4 wide and we're feeling fine. Drifting close in a slipstream dance. Taking the cars in a high-speed trance. Try oval side
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back right before the green flag drops. Pace car is about to dive off the track. A. Williams, Bryce Boyer are going to battle it out for the last restart here. Texas Thunder 322 is back, green flag.
Another great jump by that 13 there.
Yeah, that's going to put Moutre right there side by side. Or no, god damn it. I keep saying Moutre. It's Cochran in that Timu friggin' Bucky's
The buck
car.
off, 86. See, but now with only 50 laps to go here, or 40 laps to go here, my bad, everybody that came down to pit road can make it. So this is going to get interesting to see who can manage these tires, who gets the good runs, and what these boys can do now. This is an all-out shootout for 40 laps if they stay green.
Yeah, I mean, incredible race so far. Absolutely incredible. These guys keeping a green flag for this long at Texas is amazing. And as we start to see it shake out towards the end here, A. Williams taking the lead up 4 spots for the night for Cornerstone Motorsports. I mean, incredible job by those guys. Bryce Boyer moving up to 2nd place. Raymond Hanneman and Bryce Boyer fighting, battling side by side, coming out of 1 and 2.
Hammond's got to get that side draft if he wants it. He's got that side draft. See if he can keep it here through 3 and 4. Side by side through 3 and 4.
Yeah, and through the front stretch. Incredible.
And they're gaining on the 13. This is what it's about here, boys.
Oh, they're the two of the fastest cars tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, expect to see an incredible show here at the end. Oh,
that
Boyer
9
gets
got loose on
loose.
the high side.
Wow, incredible save by the number 9, giving the advantage to Raymond Hanneman in the 85, jumping up to 2nd place, chasing down that number 13. He's right on his bumper.
Is there.
Wow, incredible racing coming out of the 85. He's side by side now with the 13. A little bit of contact between the 13 and Hanneman. Are they going to go 3 wide?
3. Oh, he's not going to get there, make it off the corner.
Oh, man. Absolutely incredible racing going on in the front right there.
See, and everybody came down to pit, so Cochran's on the same strategy now. Cochran's strategy worked out for him to be in 4th for this final run.
That's insane.
Amazing.
That is
that's amazing.
absolutely insane.
Oh, Hanneman takes that top spot from 13, though, so let's see what Hanneman can do out front now. Wow, that's... Boyer's dropping back a little bit. Cochran got a little bit loose. It's going to allow the 39 to get to the inside. Cochran sideways into the wall.
No freaking way.
No caution.
He is backwards on the track right now. No caution. Still no caution. Really unfortunate for Shane Cochran right there. Doing an amazing job on that strategy. Making it all the way back up to 4th, getting sideways, and it doesn't look like he took any damage, guys.
There goes my pick.
Well,
No,
not quite yet.
He kept it off the wall. That's amazing.
So if there's at all remotely one more caution, Cochran still has a good chance. He's still on the lead lap.
He brushed the wall. He glided across. He gave it a little kiss. That was about all he did, but that's amazing. That was an amazing save right there to not hit that wall. Unfortunate that the caution wasn't thrown because iRacing sometimes has its mind of its own, but...
Well, and as we've seen Hanneman in the beginning of the race making a gap on... who was up with him? Darren Bruce. So, I mean, we can expect to see if he keeps a cool head, he may have it in the bag, guys.
Especially with the way that air plays around this place and stuff like that. I mean, if he keeps it cool, calm, and collected, which would be the 2nd run tonight. He did great in the 1st, and then he kind of lost it there in the middle of the race. But if he keeps it cool, calm, and collected for this final one, yeah, he's one of the faster guys out here on track tonight. So. And he's my pick. But, you know, that's cool.
Yeah,
Well, and you got to really be careful because you have incredible drivers behind you. Williams, Bruce, and Boyer are all right behind him. He's like we said, he's got to be consistent. He's got to keep it cool. If he's able to manage those tires and keep that gap, I mean, it's nothing but home stretch from here for the number 85.
Oh yeah. For anybody that gets the lead and you're able to control that air behind you, as long as you keep yourself out there and you keep yourself going strong, you got a good opportunity. But you gotta play the air game, you gotta play the tire game, you gotta play the fuel game. I don't think they gotta worry about fuel anymore, but there's a bunch of little things that go into it that you gotta play just right. And if you do, these cars are insanely hard to make a pass with.
Well, for me, what I want to see, if I'm up front and I'm Hanneman right now, I want to see those guys fighting behind me. I want to see them side by side. I want to see them taking the air off each other. It looks like we may get that here in a moment. Darren Bruce catching up back to A. Williams. But again, Bryce Boyer is still right on hot on their tail. If they start fighting, Hanneman's just going to continue to pull away.
And then they use up their tires, and then they use up because they can't get that run off. They can't get their full exit, so they're having to cut down a little bit more. They're having to do this, having to do that. They're heating up the tires. They're using up the tires. And we know after about 40 laps, these tires go away. So can those boys behind them stay, cautious enough with their stuff while also fighting for second in order to be able to run down Hanneman?
Well, that's definitely going to be the question. Hanneman definitely making a little bit of a gap on those guys.
Looks like about half a second now.
Yeah, about a half a second. Well, and as we've seen throughout the race, Hanneman's got to make sure that he keeps that car underneath him. We've seen him get loose a couple different times, but as long as he can keep it underneath him and keep those lines consistent, I mean, checkered flag is his. It's now 0.6 in head. 27 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible race out here at Texas for the Texas Thunder 322. Again, thank you all for showing up, and the drivers putting on a hell of a show for us tonight.
Hey, Jamie.
Yes, sir.
There's only 27 laps to go.
I know. Well, 188 laps in the bag.
Mark that down as 189 as Hanneman comes back across the straight.
Yeah, he's increased that lead by 0.25 since the last time we checked.
And clean air does wonders for you for this next gen car. Clean air does absolute wonders for the handling of this vehicle.
Yeah, you're not wrong. As we've seen a lot of aero issues coming out of the few of the cars tonight, just getting loose.
And that's what it is. Yeah, these cars they get aero tight, so then you oversteer, and then they get aero loose, so then then you're just spinning. There's very little in between.
Darren
Bruce
Bruce
is looking on the inside.
Williams going to have a problem here if Darren Bruce can get onto his inside. He's going to take that air off and start side drafting him, and they do. They get side by side coming through the front stretch here. Darren Bruce looking down low again. That's going to give Hanneman a little bit more of an advantage. Hanneman actually losing about 0.2 in the last couple laps, so he's going to look forward to them fighting, battling back and forth. That's going to hold up Bryce Boyer as well.
Yeah, because if you're Boyer at this point, those guys are fighting side by side. Which line do you take? Because you're getting dirty air no matter which line you take. Oh, these cars are brutal. He's going to look low on him again here. Through 1 and 2. Just can't get there. He just can't get there. And that's Bruce's issue. I feel like if Bruce can get around that 13, he'd have something for that 85. But as of right now, that 13's holding him up a little bit. He just can't figure out a way to get around him.
Yeah, he lost about a car gap right there on the last set of turns. That's going to put him in the clutches of the number 9, trying to move up to that podium.
Bruce has got to take a step back here for a second or two, get those tires back up underneath him, and see if he can mount another charge for that 13.
Well,
And if he does mount another charge for him, he's got to get around him.
the front 4 have now moved on everybody else by 3.3 seconds. Hanneman gaining another point. I want to say a 0.2. Man, Williams is just right there, dude.
Williams is turning into Ryan Newman here at Texas.
Yeah, incredible drive from Williams. I almost said Newman. Jesus.
Well, he might as well be. You can't get around him at this point.
Well, Darren Bruce.
I'm fairly certain the races that I've been in so far that number 13's been running second for most of those races that I've been a part of so far as the broadcasting team, and he's a hell of a guy to pass.
Yeah, I mean, he's also got a hell of a partner to learn from. Jeremy Gardner, one of the fastest people we've seen on track all season, part of that Cornerstone Motorsports team. They've went 1 and 2 several times this season. Just all around incredible drivers coming out of Cornerstone all season, and I'll tell you, Williams is definitely one of them. $19 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway.
It looks like after Bruce was fighting with that 13, it just doesn't look like he has anything left for him. He might be mounting another charge here, but once you get around that 13, what are you going to get? What are you going to have left to be able to get back up to that 85?
Well, and if you're looking, there's about an equal gap between all those top 4 cars.
Yep.
Hanneman with a little bit more of a gap, but even gap between Williams, Bruce, and Boyer here.
Yeah, it's 0.4, 0.4. Well, actually, 0.4, 0.4, 0.4. Geez. 0.6, 4, 4.5, and then another 3.5 back to Boyer there. I couldn't get my numbers out. And then a 4.5 second gap back to McCabe, which is impressive by McCabe. I mean, McCabe is he started in 6th place, and he's just maintained, sitting there P5. Marion started 16th. He's up to 7th now. So, I mean, big movers of the race. Hanneman went from 9th, and he's leading this thing, looking like he's on pace to win this. Boyer went from 11th up to 4th now. So, I mean, there's been some big movers.
Yeah, I don't know if Darren Bruce has anything for Williams coming into the last stretch of this race with only 15 to go. Same thing with Boyer. I don't. He is actually gaining every single lap on Darren Bruce, but I don't think it's gonna be enough.
That last lap by Hanneman was another 30.897. Williams ran a 31.0, so that's 0.2 slower. Bruce ran a little bit quicker, and then Boyer ran. Those 3 back there running the same time. Bruce got a little loose right there.
Hanneman's now up to 0.9 and ahead of Williams at the moment. Williams running all 5 last laps slower than Raymond Hanneman.
That was Hanneman's first lap in the 30.9s.
Yeah, he's just putting a gap on him right now.
Yeah, Williams is a 0.5 slower, and it's just getting. Yeah, I don't think they got anything for that 85. Poor Cochran, man. I've just been watching him. He's when he spun, he ended up using up quite a bit of his tires, trying not to hit that wall, and he put on a heck of a show tonight.
No, he definitely did.
It's just amazing that his strategy ended up leading to him being fourth on that final restart. So far, at least, we might have another one, but so far that final restart, him getting up to fourth on that, I never saw that coming. I didn't think he had a chance, man. Marion's sitting in P7 right now, so heck of a run from him tonight.
Yeah, great race for
He got
Marion. He's got a little bit of
Silver's
damage on the
sitting
right
in
front
sixth.
too.
Really?
Yeah, he's got some pretty good damage on the right front of that number 11.
Oh yeah, look at that. Might be why he's a little bit slow and not being able to keep up. Oh yeah, that's from that Kiernan incident. Yeah. Dusty Haynes is leading the lap cars right now. Although he's 2 laps down, he is sitting in 9th place, but he looks to be the quickest out of everybody. That's, well, 9th and back.
Jason McCabe catching a black flag coming into pit lane on that one. Probably a pit speed entry.
To see if he was.
Only 9
yeah.
to go.
Mr. McCabe was doing 71 miles an hour over that commitment line. Keep in mind that the commitment line is 45 miles an hour. He even tried to stop on pit road to try and make it so that the black flag went away. You know, I love the effort. I love the effort. But buddy, you're doing 71 miles an hour in the pit road. Yeah, you're getting a black flag any day of the week.
Yeah, just really unfortunate for Jason McCabe. I mean, coming out, he doesn't get to make a lot of the races. I was hoping he was going to do well tonight, as well as Josh McCabe. McCabe Esports has been doing such a great job throughout the last season, and just really unfortunate to see that for Jason tonight.
You know, I wouldn't even be mad if Swanson cleared that one, because he came to a complete stop on pit road after hitting 71 miles an hour coming in. Oh, man.
You know, I would, but Barrow might slap me.
Oh, Barrow be all over you.
Well, that's like you know, blowing a chicane at like the Roval or something like that. You come to a complete stop. Oh, you're good, bud. Oh goodness, that was. You know, for the funny of the night, that was it right there. I loved that. Unfortunately, iRacing doesn't work like that.
It doesn't.
Nah, if you're going like 10 miles an hour or more over coming onto pit road, you can't slow down in order to be able to beat the timing zone. It just automatically hits you. I think it's 10 miles an hour. It might be 5 miles an hour, but it's something like that. If you're over, you can't like slow down in order to be able to like catch the black flag off.
Silver's getting on the inside of the number 3 of Dusty Haynes, not able to make it around. Haynes still a couple laps down. Silver's up to 6th place at the moment. Still looking on the inside right there. 4 laps to go here at Texas Motor Speedway for the Texas Thunder 322. As long as Hanneman can hold on to it, he's got a decent little gap right here.
He's got about a second lead over Williams, and then three seconds over Bruce there. Bruce, after Bruce tried those couple attempts at that pass, he just used up that tire, and he wasn't able to mount anything else.
Well, unfortunate for Boyer as well. Boyer falling back a little bit away from Bruce. I mean, with only 3 laps to go, I don't see it unless Bruce makes a mistake of Boyer getting back up onto the podium. But hell of a race by that number 9, man.
Actually, the guy that I was going to say that had a hell of a race is Mr. McCabe, the other McCabe, the 36 tonight.
Yeah, Josh
I-
McCabe doing a great job.
I'm thoroughly impressed with this performance.
Something happened to Moutre
But-
back there.
Oh, let's get us a caution. Let's make it interesting.
Yeah. I'm sure Hanneman is not looking to make it interesting right now.
No, Hanneman's just looking for that white flag right
There
now.
it
Everybody
is.
else was.
There it is. That's the white flag he was looking for. One more time around. Hanneman's got this one in the bag here for Texas Motor Speedway. Number 85. A lot of issues in the middle of the race. Great beginning of the race, but coming back from some upset in the middle of the race, just doing an incredible job in that number 85. Looks like Hanneman's gonna clutch it up. Last turn coming into the front stretch, and it is the number 85, Raymond Hanneman, winning here at Texas Motor Speedway for race 9. Absolutely incredible coming out of the number 85 tonight. I mean, great job. Great job.
You guys can call me a genius. It's okay.
You picked Hanneman?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, get lost with all that. We'll be right back with your driver interviews. And we are back with your podium drivers here at Texas for the Texas Thunder 322 for race 9. Number 85, first win of the season coming out at Texas, doing an amazing job tonight. Obviously, we've seen a great start of the race for the number 85 of Raymond Hanneman, two-time GEC champion, but during the middle of the race had a little bit of issues coming back through the field, getting loose a couple times, but pulling out the win nonetheless, doing an amazing job tonight. Great race. Hanneman, take us through what happened.
Oh man, that was it was just wild. I thought the heat wasn't my friend tonight. I can say that. I was definitely running really loose. I just couldn't get the balance right at all, and I think it bit me a little bit there. And near the front, like the beginning was okay, and then it warmed up, and then it got cold, and then it warmed up, and I just couldn't get the momentum right until that last caution there, and it worked out.
Yeah, no, incredible. Clue?
Oh, Mr. Hanneman, thank you so much. You made me look like a very intelligent man tonight. You were my pick to win. You were great through that first segment until we came down and got the first set, and then yeah, you kind of started getting loose down there, coming out of 3 and 4 real bad. How'd you start to manage that towards the end of the race and not be able to be able to keep it up underneath you?
Luckily the track cooled down. I mean, I felt like that last 50 laps there were a lot better than what it was between the 100 to 200 mark, or at least the 100 and 170 mark, I guess I should say. It was really line dependent, and it was really aero heavy. So if you had someone going behind you into the turn, I felt like I was quick on the bottom, but then anytime there was a car around me, I just felt loose off exit. So I had my spotter pretty much telling me like just open the wheel up on exit and just go right to the wall. And then I do that by myself, and then I would also get loose. So I was just in between everything tonight, and luckily I was able to make it stick there at the end. I think I got a little loose after the white flag dropped out of turn two, but all in all, it was the colder the track got. With all the rubber we had down, it definitely made it a lot better for at least from my car for the balance wise to power through it all.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was gonna say I noticed you coming out of turn two on the final lap. You got a little bit loose. Boy, my heart sank. That was one of those ones. It was just like, oh no, oh no. But dude, you kept it clean. You kept it good. You didn't hit nothing. I don't think. Uh, that was a heck of a drive, especially with the way these cars get loose. Congratulations on your win, man. That was awesome.
Thank you, thank you. I got to thank all the competitors out there tonight. Williams, we had some good battles out there. Bruce was very good battling side by side. Cochran, the ninja, comes out of nowhere and stays in the top four for a while. I didn't expect him on new tires at all. Boyer was putting some good laps. Silvers was doing really good with the air. Just shout out to all the competition out there. Everyone, thanks for all the congratulations in the race and stuff like that too. I got to thank Bryce, my spotter, for coming out again. I think it's the third week now he's come out, and I mean, finally it made it work. I'm glad that he was there. I got to thank GTCR Motorsports. I know Caswell was in the SummerSlam tonight, so I'll catch up with him, see how he went. But thanks to them for having me on the team. T&J Bar and Grill. Finally, I can shout them out, which is nice. TaylorMade, Formula Sense. I got to thank Bryce for the paint scheme for tonight as well. Broadcasters. I know Clue, you don't really broadcast with us, so thank you for coming out. Griffin, Swanson for the amazing job. Shout out to Burrow. I know he wasn't here tonight, but big shout out to him. Pride and Trust Painting. I think that's everybody. I'm not too sure. It's
Oh,
been a
I
while.
I got two more for you. First
Oh, okay.
off, I am an official broadcaster now, so I'll be here a lot more often. Be prepared.
Nice. Welcome.
Second
welcome.
off, how good does it feel to get this hump off your back, man?
I don't know if you'd call it a hump. Like, it's weird, right? Coming into the first couple seasons of GEC and winning back to back and having the sensational run that I had when I was a part of Street Limit and all the drivers that we had for like with Harrison and with Haynes working with us as well and like everybody pretty much, right? It was a different expectation then compared to what it is now. I'm still not going to take any credit away from Gardner, Williams, anybody that drives every single week and practices. Like, I wish I'd probably was on the sim a little bit more to practice. These guys are giving me a run for my money, and it's not even just I'm a 4.5 thousand I rating and these guys are 2,000 I rating giving me a hard time. Like, no, it's just I'm not doing well and they're capitalizing on it exactly how I said 2 years ago how you should be. So it's finally kicking up back to me now. And I mean, I had a couple chances this year to get that hump off. I guess the streak off my shoulder there, and didn't do well at Daytona for it. And I'm glad we were able to take it away at Texas. But honestly, it's a different beast now in GEC, and I'm glad everyone's keeping it respectful and competitive every single week.
Well, thank you so much, and congratulations on your first win for the season. Two-time champion Raymond Hanneman. As we move on to our next driver, A. Williams, not unfamiliar with a podium. Congratulations coming out with second place, just not able to get up to the back of the 85 on that last run, but nonetheless, an incredible drive from you. Walk us through what happened tonight.
Yes, from the get-go, I had a little bit of a different strategy. I wanted to definitely be more conservative with the race car until it was time to go, and just from the drop of the green flag, we made the right decisions, the right strat calls. Like every call was right to get us in position up front, get track position, avoid all the chaos and stuff. And everything worked out. It just the only thing that didn't work out was the weather. My car was super good on the long run when it was hot and slick, and that is like my specialty of is saving tires and being able to just maintain a car for a full run. And when it got cold or the track got cooler and the cloud cover, it kind of took a turn for the worse with my car because I set it up to be a little bit slower on the short run, but it was supposed to be fast in the long run. And when the cloud cover came over and the track got cooler, it if I couldn't hold on to the top spot, then at that point I'm just playing follow the leader because all the advantage of tire saving had kind of gone away, and it was just kind of you could almost gas it up out of turn two near the end and be okay when before you had to have your foot on an eggshell trying to get up off that corner without having a chance of losing it. But all in all, not a horrible race. I'm happy, kind of bounced back after last week's disappointment and come back this week. I wish it was the win. I'm tired of second places. But it's coming. We set ourselves up nicely for next week though to get the what is it? Regular season championship though.
Yeah, looking good for that, especially on the devastating DNF for your partner Jeremy Gardner. Definitely put a good deficit on the point lead there. But congratulations, Clue. You got any?
Well, I was gonna say, back in the beginning of that race, you were kind of mired back there mid pack. I wouldn't even say mid pack, but like fifth through seventh, something like that. Eh, What happened for you to be able to get up to front? I mean, you led majority of that race. Did you think your fuel strategy and your tire strategy was going to lead you out there to be able to on that final restart be out there for? I think you were leading the race for that final restart.
Yeah, I do believe it. So everybody around me was shifting through the race and same majority of the race in fourth gear. I never left fifth gear pretty much the whole race. And not only until the very end when I had to just kind of throw a Hail Mary just to see if I could chase down Hanneman. So but yeah, in the beginning of the race, just the tire saving, kind of giving up the first 15, 20 laps to, really save my tires. And then near the end of the fuel runs at the beginning, the car just either my car switched on or all the other cars switched off, and I could just drive it into the corner, wrap the bottom, and then gas it up off the bottom and really get good runs on people. And uh, I was kind of hoping it would kind of play out like that with more. I'd say I'd say more utilize those tires a little bit better. I had some good strats to undercut people and get a big tire offset. But it just didn't play out, and then obviously the weather didn't play out for me. So, but all in all, I mean, from the get go, everything that led me to being on the front row on the last restart, it it all worked out well. It just I couldn't hold on to it.
I was gonna say, I think every single race I've broadcasted so far, you finished second place. So I hope to see you in victory lane here for the next race, and keep going at it, man. You're a hell of a driver, and hey, P2 ain't winning, but hey, it'll get you a championship though. So keep at it, man.
Oh yeah, exactly. Especially with our regular season and our chase format, uh, and this really rewards consistency, and that's something I pride myself in. I feel like I am a very very consistent driver where it comes to where I run.
Hell yeah.
You've been doing great, man. And like you said, with the consistency, you have not won a race yet this season, but still sitting in second in the points and only 23 points before this race, right behind the leader in points. I mean, he's won 3 races already, and just your consistency alone has kept you above water. And just incredible job this season by Williams. Thank you so much. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race?
Yeah, James Over for letting me drive the Freedom Warranty Chevy Camaro. Oh, obviously, bad fast cars coming out of the shop, but Freedom Warranty, Mount Silver Supply Co., Jake's Junk Solution, and 42 Designs, they sponsor our team and, allow us to do what we do. All our competitors, we put on a pretty good show and a very good, somewhat strategy-filled race with, hints there, of excitement and, clean racing throughout pretty much the whole field. And then obviously, y'all for broadcasting and then showing off what we do.
Well, thank you so much, man. We appreciate you coming out and putting on a hell of a show. We'll see you out next week and hopefully get you in the winner's circle before the end of the season.
Yep, that's the plan, but we'll see.
All right, last but never least, GEC veteran Darren Bruce coming out in the 39 with another podium this season. Congratulations on the run. Just wasn't able to get it done right there at the end, but man, hell of a run from you. As always, thank you so much for being out here and giving us a hell of a show, Darren Bruce, and the interview in the middle of the race. Walk us through what happened tonight.
Oh man, I just can't catch a break. we thought we had them covered. Everything we did, everything we're supposed to do. But I don't know what it is about this league. I just snake bit. It's just something happens every week. I was set up there at the end to go. I was perfect. The short pit and every long run we had, I would end up at the end of the run pulling away from everybody, and I got caught up in that wreck there toward the end. I got caught in the pits when I pitted my last green flag pit stop. Just right as I was coming out of the pits, yellow flag come out, traps me a lap down, and I get the lucky dog. And if you get the lucky dog, it penalizes you because you got to start at the end of the longest line. So I had to start at the end of that pack, and then got caught up in that caution and meatballed, and it destroyed my tires. And so whenever I went in to get it fixed, my tires were sealed, but I only had one set left, so I had to. We had 30 some laps to go to the end, so I had to leave them tires on for that whole last run. I was running them tires that had all the good scrubbed off of them. So, it's just kind of disappointing, but, best run I've had this year.
Yeah, no, congratulations, man. You did a great job tonight, even though the controversy was there. Clue, got anything for us?
Oh man, I think you led the most laps tonight, Mr. Bruce, but just couldn't put it together there at the end. It was disappointing because I was watching that last wreck where I think it's 6 or 7 cars were involved, and just unfortunate that you got caught down low by the 77. I mean, nothing on nobody, but it's just unfortunate that you got caught down there. You said that ended up using up your last set and that you really didn't have nothing left. Do you think if you got around the 13, you would have had something for the 85?
Probably not, because like I said, that last wreck I got in, my tires slid all the way down the back stretch, and I left them tires on because I only had one set left, and that just destroyed that set of tires. But that's what I had to run that whole last run. I was saving that last set in case there's a caution. But so I was at a huge tire disadvantage that last run. I give it all I had, tried to make it go, but I knew my tires were killed, at the start of that last run. So yeah, we'll take what we got.
No, dude, you still put on a hell of a show to be able to finish ahead of the 9 car. But dude, congratulations on just even being out there for as long as you were, leading the most laps, doing everything that you were doing. I mean, hell of a lot of sponsor time, let me tell you. But you did you were the master class of the field just until you got snake bit, and I hope that these playoffs when they come around, you can break that curse. But I'll take you for next race. I got you on this one. I'll take you for next race.
Like I said, there's something about this league. I don't know. I got wrecked from the lead with 16 to go at Vegas. I got caught up in a big wreck at Chicago. I was in position to win that one. Got a couple laps down trying to get it fixed and never could get it back. And there was another race where I was, up there in the top three just waiting and got took out and never could get. But it's something every week, man. It's just frustrating.
Well, something that I ended up saying in this race is, it doesn't matter what kind of luck you have. It doesn't matter, even look at Kyle Larson, right? Look at Kyle Larson the past couple weeks that he's had in NASCAR. I mean, he's been absolutely miserable, right? Spinning out, doing this, that, and the other thing. You are a heck of a driver, man. You are
I
class
appreciate
of the
it.
field. Keep your head in the game. You got this. I truly and honestly believe in you. You're fun to watch every single week. You put laps down every single week. You lead laps every single week. You know,
Oh, we ain't
it
giving up. Don't
happens.
get me wrong. We ain't giving up.
Your day's coming.
But keep your head up, man. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Keep your head up, man.
Anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's race, Mr. Bruce?
I thank you guys. Y'all, like I said during that interview in the middle of the race, I love y'all. Got a good thing going here in GC. I hope you keep it up. Love this league. Hate the car. Love the league. You know, I thank my Dirty South teammates. Keith, he had a bad night tonight. George, he's going to join up with us. He had to work tonight. Big shout out to Reggie Chug Evans. You know, he's our team owner and our guys over in the Truck Series. Big shout out to Select Steel Coating and Alexander Auto. We got their name on all our cars in all the leagues, and they give us at the local car dealership here and where we live, and they give us merchandise and stuff, shirts, hats, all that stuff. They've been great. Thank my wife for letting me do this, and anytime I get a podium finish, I say hey to my grandkids. We loved having you guys a couple weeks ago, and Peepaw and Nonnie gonna come see y'all in a couple weeks.
Awesome.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you so much for the show you guys put on tonight. Thank you everybody that showed up. Thank you to everybody that makes this possible. The viewers, the drivers, you know, the whole team here at GEC. We thank everybody for making this possible, and we'll see you guys next week.
Wait.
What?
I got one more. I got one more shout out. I got to shout out the fans, everybody, and my girlfriend. I forgot that in my interview.
Yeah, Tash said, "Damn."
Wow.
Tash said, "Damn" at the end.
I missed that. I'm sorry.
Leave her out.
I gotta shout her out.
But thank you guys, and we'll see you here next week at GEC Racing League.
Sun's going down and the rig is on. iRacing is where I belong. Discord's lit and the drivers are here. This is GEC, there's no room for fear. Green flag drops and the engines roar. 40 cars and we all want more. Mash the gases, we're on the line. Forward and we're feeling fine. Drifting close in a slipstream dance. Taking the cars in a high-speed trance. Try oval side by side in this GEC league. There's nowhere to White flag need a perfect lap. All gas, no brakes to close that gap. Checkered waves in the racing world. Another battle is over and done. Cheers to the booth, hope they like the show. Victory lane is all I know.